Alright guys, VLM here, back, another live stream. This is so loud, in my ear at least. Hopefully it's not loud on stream. Well, either way, I'll have to fix it eventually. But yeah, back with, I guess we're starting AC Unity. I'm gonna do a video on it. But other than that, a lot of, like, I don't know, kind of lesser news. The biggest news of all, though, is KDON was robbed. That's like genuinely that blew my mind. Which obviously, like, most people see the name KDON, don't know who the fuck that is, but KDON was robbed. Yeah, the big news is AU. Which, what are we doing? I think that's the question at this point. It's like, why are we doing this? Like, I would just rather just not. Like, can we stop this, please? Like, if you're going to do it, then, like, at least, like, I don't know, it's like, it's such a, like, it feels like a half measure, to where it's like, I would rather just them wait until they can do it properly, if they can, which they probably can't anyway. Because, yeah, it's like, it's 15 days, then, okay, this is loud as fuck, and I can't change the audio, god damn it. Either way, it's 15 days, which is already, again, fucked. But then also now, like, okay, so supposedly, like, CBS turned them down, didn't let them use the, like, they didn't allow them to make it exclusively US players. So now it's AU versus the world, which is like, again, what are we doing? like, what is this season at this point? Where it's like, I mean, like, it will be cool to see, like, some SA players, like, UK players are probably going to be there. Like, that's cool. But it's like, who cares? Like, from an AE perspective. Where it's like, how many people in the, like, obviously, yeah, they can watch SA and UK and stuff like that through Paramount Plus over there or whatever it's on. Or 10 Play, I think it's on, right? Either way. But it's like, what is the point at this point? Like, why not just do a smaller scaled, like, AU All-Star season if you're only going to have 14 people? Which also, that's also weird. That's 14 people. Like, why not 16? Yeah, I think it would be funny if, yeah, that was Doug literally just spoiling that he's on the cast. Yeah, it's essentially reindeer games at this point. Though, again, like supposedly it's still Survivor, though. Like, supposedly we're still voting people out and that sort of thing. It's not full-on reindeer games. But it's like, yeah, I mean, it's I just don't get why we're doing this. And it's like, whose end is it with the 15 days, I wonder, at this point? Like, is it just production legitimately? Wait, is it gonna let me... Oh, fuck off, it won't let me change the audio. Anyway, but yeah, like, is it a production thing? Do they only want to do 15 days? Because, like, I'm sure when you add into SA people and stuff like that, it's like, well, you could definitely do more than 15. Like I'm sure if it, like, because my assumption is that, okay, 15 days is because they wanted to get some, like, big name US people, and they were like, no, I'm not going to do it unless it's 15 days. But you could definitely get, like, fucking SA people and Survivor UK people and stuff like that to do to do more than 15 days. So I just don't get it. Like, I don't get what we're doing. Like, maybe it's, like, at the point, like, they already started pre-production, but why would they do that when they don't have the theme cleared? Yeah, I just don't get it. It's, what's the... Imagine El Champo on. That'll be the weirdest thing. Fucking Lee. Like, genuinely, who are you thinking are going to be there from UK? I think, like... I mean, the thing that's tough is, again, it's, like, 7 people from across the world. So it's, like, how many UK people are there really going to be? Like, obviously, like, Doug is in contention, Chris is in contention, and I think Tanuke is in contention, right? I think those are, like, the big names. Imagine Leilani. Imagine Leilani's on. Alright, let's change up the audio here. Just to guarantee it doesn't get too loud. Oh my god, the fucking menu is slow for some reason. I should have unpatched the game, because the game runs at 60 if you unpatch it, but whatever. The Chia print guy? Yeah, that's Chris. But yeah, I think he's probably, like, the big... Like, he's the most likely person in my mind. Of being there from UK, at least. Imagine they go old school UK. Imagine they get Charlotte. Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't hate that. If they got, like, some random old UK person. and like seeing how they play the modern game, I think that would actually be somewhat interesting. Imagine from SA they get Killarney. I mean, from SA, I feel very confident Dino is there, right? Like, I think Dino, like, unless he has something going on in his life, I feel like he should be a lock. But yeah, like after that, it's pretty much up in the air. It matters how many people they get. Obviously, Palessa is definitely a potential person. Actually, Hayden would be cool. I doubt it though, because obviously they couldn't even get her back for any returning season in South Africa. So I don't know if they're. Well, I guess they would pay her more for AU, right? So maybe there's a chance of that. I don't know. Werner would be cool. I'll be happy with Werner. But again, it's weird that like it's only 14 people. And if you're doing the world, then you're not just going to have exclusively SA people. So it's like, I think at most you're going to get 3 SA people, right? Because, like, again, if we're doing the world, then, yeah, like, more, again, there's only 7 people. Like, you would think there's going to be at least 3 countries, right? Because it would be weird to also call it the world when there's only 2 countries represented. So I feel like there's going to be at least 3 countries. So I think the most SA can have is 3 people. Especially because, like, theoretically, they're all going to be on the same tribe, too, right? Which, actually, that makes it even more fucked. Like, how do you handle that? Yeah, I think NZ will be... Yeah, so, like, I believe what was said is that SA, NZ, and UK are in contention, which, again, is what I was saying. So that'll be the English language season that happened more recently. With, like, US players not completely out of it, but they just can't utilize, like, the theme of versus US. Because supposedly CBS turned it down. Which is something that they can do because, if you don't know, Network 10, the company that, or the network that runs Survivor, that runs Australian Survivor is owned by Paramount. So, essentially, it's just the higher-ups are thinking, we don't want this to conflict with 50, essentially, is what I'm thinking it essentially is. Oh yeah, that's also cool. Yeah, I did see that too. That we're getting Sasuke versus the world, like Japan versus the world or whatever, which is also really cool. Even though I'm a bit like unsure about how that's gonna be formatted. Like, I mean, like, so is it just gonna be like a one, like, I don't know, like 2-hour episode? I guess that probably actually that does make sense. That's what it will be. But still, it'll be cool to see because essentially it's gonna be all these international people on the Sasuke course. So that'll be cool. Like, because I know Joe Moravsky is, like, heavily rumored to be there, which that'll be cool in itself, so I'm sure we'll obviously get other big names. Challenge elimination, so yeah, we got a lot of challenge stuff, actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got the rival pairings. We got more eliminations. Yeah, what is this season? Like, this is such a weird season. And, like, I genuinely don't even understand... like, why is Ashley and Anissa paired why were they paired together? Like, that's such a random grouping. It's like, it's weird that, like, you bring Ashley back just to, like, essentially, like, set her up for failure. Yeah, and Turbo is now an all-star. That is the thing that happened. Which, to be fair, Turbo, I think, is actually, like, I don't know. I guess it is pretty bad. Yeah, it is pretty bad. I don't think it's as bad as, like, Amber and, like, Fessy. To me, but yeah, it is bad though. Winning a draft, yeah, I forgot I didn't update the All Stars 5 draft. By the way, also I don't know if well, yeah, obviously I haven't talked about it. So last stream when we did the draft, I did make the decision that I think that will be the end of the first era of the draft, and I think what we're going to do moving forward is that essentially, like, I think pretty much like once a year, I guess we'll do a full reset. So, essentially, for the BB26 draft, it's essentially a clear slate. We're starting, like, fresh. Everything's completely... Yeah, it's completely up for grabs. So, like, every draft from this point till BB26 will determine that. Still pissed you didn't win the last draft ever. I mean, again, now it's the new era. Where... Yeah, so on the, like, for the people that care enough, if you go to the original draft spreadsheet, the first sheet in it is links to, the second the spreadsheet because again, there's no fucking way I could keep this all in one spreadsheet. Like at this point, it just got like too ridiculous. There's just too many fucking drafts we've done. Yeah, we'll have more dangerous drafts. But yeah, we'll probably end up doing a draft at some point today. It happened when you fall asleep. It probably happened like, I don't know, were you there at the end of stream? Because it happened like towards the end of the last draft. Who from NZ? Probably Lisa Stanger, right? Is definitely a high potential person.
Once the proud shepherds of order.
Outside that though, I don't know really. Like Dylan's still around, but it's like are they really gonna fucking put Dylan on a cast that's supposed to be like this big? Like this big as in like it's supposed to be like a legendary battle.
Hey there. This is probably
So it's like
so I'll be brief.
this is JT.
Not my real name, obviously, but that's as much as you'll get.
I don't know, maybe Sala? I guess Sala is like still around, right? Again, I already made a new sheet.
These guys don't have their fingers in countless
Again, the link is in the original draft. I'll post the.
But now they want control over history itself.
Yeah, that's the new spreadsheet. I guess I'll pin this too. For Era 2. Which I moved over to season drafts that aren't done yet to this too. And also I did create its like for its own spreadsheet, I did just put all the season drafts in one thing too, just because like again it's also like getting a bit cluttered for that. And also all the like random other sheets that I had of like all the like Menace's hot men and Justin's crazies and all that stuff I moved to another spreadsheet as well, just because that also was getting too cluttered. So yeah, they got a lot of rain today. No, yesterday, yes. Avi, I don't know. Like, is Avi like? I don't know. Where is Avi? Is he still around? I haven't seen anything about Avi like since the season ended. So I don't know. Like really, from season 1, I don't even know who we're even looking at. Someone that could be on. Outside, like I guess like Sala. But I guess, like, to be fair, they're probably going to have to reach out to a decent amount of people, right? So there might be some, like, random person that makes it.
Can't I go with you, Father?
But also, again, there's, like, barely any slots, though. So it's, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I think Lisa is the most likely. And then after that, like, maybe one more. Like, this, again, this is going to be weird. Because, like, again, there's only 7 slots. So, realistically, what's probably going to be is, like, 2-2-2-1. So, like, it'll probably be, like, 2 US, 2 AU, or 2 SA, I mean, 2 UK, and then, like, 1 NZ. I think it's probably the most likely breakdown. Just because, like, NZ is probably, like, the one that's the toughest to cast, considering it's been, like, a longer period of time since their seasons. So it's, like, again, if there's only 1 NZ, I would assume it's Lisa. For US, I think... Yeah, if we're going like one guy, it's probably fair play. Other person, I don't know. Maybe like Suri, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know where Suri... Like, is Suri hoping for 50? Because I think this is, like... I think considering the fact that, like, CBS shut it down, making it a full US season, I think that makes it clear to me that, okay, CBS does not want people... that are going to be on 50 on AU. So, like, if Sheree is hoping that she's on 50, I don't know if she says yes to AU then. So yeah, maybe Wentworth at that point, yeah. Because I don't think Wentworth even wants to be on 50. So yeah, I think that's probably the 2 most likely, Fairplay and Wentworth.
Bet you can't steal one.
Yeah, if we're going like one guy, one girl, yeah, Fairplay, Wentworth for US. I think UK, again, it's probably... Like, Tanuke is the obvious woman, and the guys Chris or Doug. I would prefer Chris, but, again, Doug did post that thing, right? So it's like, maybe he was already in talks. But also, like, would him posting that make them say, yeah, fuck this guy? But, yeah, then, SA, it's like... I feel like Dino is the most likely. I do think it's looking bad diversity-wise at that point, though, isn't it? But I guess, like, who is a POC guy you would get from SA? I would suspect Dino would want to do it. Like, I have no real proof in that, but I would be surprised if he doesn't. Graham, maybe? Yeah, Graham, Rob Bentley also, yeah, Rob. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I guess those are pretty likely options. Again, this is so disappointing. Is the thing. Like, it's just disappointing that we can't get, like, more. Like, if we're doing this, this theme, why are we, like, limiting it so much? Which, I guess, to be fair, like, who's saying that this is the only time they do it? Like, for all we know, like, this is just the first season of this, and they're planning on doing, like, one every year or something. Which would, like, rectify it a bit, but, like, it's still, like, yeah, it's still disappointing to not see, like, more of these, like, bigger names on this cast. I don't think Nicole. I don't know for sure, but, like, I would be surprised, if she's, like, the top person for them from SA. The thing is, I think the top woman's probably Palessa. But do you have Palessa and Tanuke on the same cast? I feel like they kind of, like, occupy the same, like casting slot, like, archetype-wise. So it's like, don't know if Palessa's there. Because, like, I feel like Tanuke would be harder to replace. But I guess at that point, do you just go one UK? Which I guess you could also do. Week 1 BB video is interesting. It was a thing that existed. Oh, I forgot about Marion, too. Yeah, Marion could be in there. Actually, Marion would probably be better, actually. I think Plus is probably, like, bigger legacy-wise than Marion. But I think Marion, like, being a massive superfan and everything, I think she would be actually the better pick. Do you want Dino and Marion together? I guess, like I was saying, like, Rob. Because I think having Dino and Marion together is a bit overkill. So you probably do need to pick, like, Rob or... No, you can't pick Graham either, can you? Well, I guess you can, but, like, they're from the same original season. So I guess, like, Rob would be better. Never heard of Palessa? Well, I guess you weren't around back in 2018, or it was 2018, right? When SA6 happened. Kaden FF segment is shocked. I wasn't that shocked at the Kaden fast forward. Just because, like, I feel like Kaden has never been their, like, favorite person. Like, the only reason he has been being shown is because, like, he was last man standing. But he lost that title now, so it's like, well, why the fuck are we showing him then when we think he's boring as fuck? Like, that's why he was, like, overshadowed in his first season where he was last man standing, is because they don't think he's interesting. They think Vance Walker is, like, the new star of the show. Like, they never liked Kaden, I don't think. So I think it's like Austin Gray, I don't like him. Yeah, I do. Again, they don't dislike him, obviously, because if they disliked him, he wouldn't be on the show. So, like, he's there for a reason, but, like, I just think they think other people are way more interesting than he is.
Just had a nice chat with your brother. You go.
So it's 15 days, will you no tribes and just go individual immunity? I don't think so. I feel like that would be even stranger, especially if you have a, like, versus theme. Like, I would suspect that if it's, like, 15 days, we probably have, like, a week-long pre-merge, and we merge after a week, and then, yeah, the rest of the game plays out from there. So it'll probably be, like... Okay, cool, I'm an idiot. Probably, like, merge at, what, 9? Would probably make sense. So we're getting a 14-person cast, but 7 Australian, 7 foreigners. 12 episodes? I mean, how many eliminations are there? Like, it'll be, like, or is there just gonna be, like, an episode a day? Like, could that be a thing also? But yeah, if there's 12 eliminations, then obviously, yeah, that'll be... And actually, yeah, with AUTV, actually 12 is a good number, isn't it? Because I do believe 12 is, like... Because, like, obviously, like, seasons usually run 24, so, like, if they want to do half, like, it only cover half of a time slot for a show, then 12 would make sense. Wait, what is this Twitter post? You really just be doing anything but is yet to rank challenge reunions? I would have to rewatch all the challenge reunions.
Let's get
That's
him.
the issue. I didn't bother rewatching every week 1 of Big Brother. Challenge reunions would also be like really dull, like for modern ones, wouldn't it? Like old school ones would be really cool, but like old ones wouldn't. And straight up, it probably wouldn't even get that many views, considering like the challenge, like following on my channel is not particularly large. Yeah, I do find that funny. That's like a lot of Twitter posts are like obviously anti me, but then they still talk about my videos for some reason. Whatever. Yeah, Final Reckoning would almost definitely be number 1, right? Like there are other really good ones, but I feel like Final Reckoning is like one that really, really stands out. Speaking of which, that video did decently. I mean, it's doing the best of my like non-Survivor videos. Oh, and Traders, I guess. But I mean, like it's my number 3 video of my last 10. Well, actually, it's number 4 because my stats for my 46 player rankings messed up. But like obviously, it didn't do better than the 46 videos, but that's obvious. And then it's actually like not that far away from my Traders cast reaction, and it's doing better than my favorite character video for Big Brother. So that's something. By the way, also, I think making the decision to start membership tier right before doing my Survivor winner ranking was the best idea I've ever made. It's so funny, like how many more members I got after my winner ranking happened. Which, speaking of that, also, I will be doing, uploading my season ranking. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, my season ranking I'm currently working on. I think last stream I said that I was trying to get it done by Thursday. At this point, it's probably gonna be done on Friday. But probably like early day Friday is my guess. Like early, I should again, early day for me is like essentially by 4, I think. Like I would say, like I'll finish it like within a couple hours after I get up, probably that day, to where it'll be like by the time it exports and uploads, whatever. Like it'll probably be up by like 4 or so. Draft challenge seasons. I mean, I wouldn't be that opposed to it. How rich am I now? I'm not rich, but I'm at like 120 members at this point. Let's see.
What precisely? Wait for me in my library.
118. So it went up by like 20 in the last week. 8 of them directly came from the winner ranking. So that's something. Like 8 versus the world will be 2 episodes a week or 3. I mean, who the fuck knows? Could not tell you. Probably 1 of the 2. But yeah, I don't know. Final Reckoning is your favorite challenge season? It ain't close. I really like Final Reckoning. I guess not my favorite, but I do really like it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we did want to do that. The Survivor Mount Rushmore draft. Yeah, we might. Yeah, that'll probably be the one we probably do then. Well, wait. So what is it again? Like essentially, like every player gets 4 people, but you can't pick a person that a previous person has picked. But you can pick from any Survivor player ever.
Give my regards to Elise.
Do I think? I already answered that. Who don't like it? I don't understand. Yeah, I think because like I do know that it does have like a bit of a mixed reception, right? And like I get it like format wise because like you have the wonkiness of the pairings and you have the redemption house and all that stuff. Like there definitely is like wonky things like game wise, but like it's pretty much like what like almost by far the best like season for like drama. Except for the BB5 retrospective. Yeah, it's still not out yet. That'll be out, what, in about a month, I think? Yeah, so, like, what I'm planning right now and, like, stuff I'm working on. So, again, I'm going to finish the season ranking. So, obviously, that'll be out, like, about a month-ish early. The All-Stars 4 review, well, obviously, All-Stars 4 ends next week. So, like, that'll be up probably by like the Friday, essentially a week from Friday or so. So like, and that video will come out on Wednesday, so I'll be out like a few days before. After that, there might not be anything until the end of the month. Just because I'm still in the process of like recording things and still like I need to like write the Vanuatu video, the Amazing Race 6 video, the video game video. So it's like that's probably what's going to be the next few weeks. But then by July 1st, I'll get back to editing the videos for August that need to get done. So like that'll probably be the next point where like new stuff gets added. Finished the Twins eviction. Definitely slower a few weeks, but Adria's exit was fun. Yeah. Final Five. Yeah, Final Five is. I wouldn't say the best round of the game, but it is a very good one, especially for like within the end game stretch. It's the best one. That link was that link broke? What link? Oh yeah, the 50. Yeah, so the. Which also have that in the title. Yeah, they did announce a 1-year celebration for Survivor 50. Which, like, people are, like, hoping it's like, oh, that means 49 is going to be returning players. It's like, no. Like, actually, if you actually read the, like, actual thing that was said, it even, it pretty much says that it's not. Like, literally the post, it says that, oh, we're going to do a 1-year, like, you can call it a 1-year celebration for Survivor 50, because 50 will be the first season with returning players since the new era. It's like, it literally says that. Like, I mean, it literally is essentially saying 49's not returning players. Like, it makes no sense that people are thinking that 49 will be returning players. When, like, she literally said, or I don't even remember who fucking said it. But the person who, like, made that statement literally says, in that statement, that 50 will be the first season with returning players. So yeah, I think we'll get a retrospective special for sure, like we did with 40. And then yeah, we'll probably get like a big marketing campaign, I would assume. Like, I'm sure they're going to do some dumb shit like they did for 45, with it being, oh, the biggest season ever, and they put fucking, like, buffs on monuments and everything. I'm sure they'll do dumb shit like that. They're genuinely just not going to, like, it's not going to be anything that important, I don't think. I think you lied on it for 9 months resub. Is it going to be, 50 is going to be spring. It's spring of 2026. It's going to be... Oh, that was also the thing that came out, is that they said that it's going to be filmed spring of 2025, which is interesting, because obviously recently the fall season, or the spring season, has been filming later in the year, usually like midsummer. So I don't know if that was like a slip of the tongue, they just like misspoke. Or does that mean that we're getting seasons filmed earlier next year? Which if it is, then fuck, because I need to get my videos out earlier. But anyway, I think the link broke again. Who's Kate? Katie On is an icon that was robbed. That's who Katie On. I don't know who here cares about Survivor Maryland, but like that legitimately blew my mind. Yeah, you just keep on posting a link that keeps on getting broken. Just watched Trader Season 2, really like CT, John, Peter. Yeah. That's a pretty decent take. I mean, like, Peter's like, I don't particularly like Peter. I think he's like a good detective, for whatever that's worth, which isn't really worth much in the Traders. I thought John was a really fun character. Perfect. I thought John was a really fun character, though. Oh, well, no, I assume you mean Carla, right? 150 in 365 days. I can't wait. Can't wait to learn that Carla won Survivor 50. USA 2 is better than 1. Like, quite a bit, too. Like, I mean, I tried rewatching 1. I couldn't do it. Like, it's just not that good of a season, in retrospect. Like, obviously, it was cool at the time with it being, like, the first season of the show and everything. Like, first US season of the show. And, like, seeing, like, Suri and Rachel and all that sort of stuff. Rewatching it, it's not that good. Like, again, just half the cast are just complete duds. Okay, here, it finally worked. What is this game? Suzumiya Haruhi no Gokaido. The Excitement of Haruhi Suzumiya is the name of the game. It's a Wii game. Like, why? Why is that the highest rated game? Has 8 reviews. Well, what is this? Your new era trader casting and what you want them to do. You're including Erica as already played, because I wouldn't even include Erica as having already played. By the way, I did record my character rankings this last video, and that's such a fucked video.
Back of the line.
Like the editing of it is gonna be such a train wreck, because like I changed like so many placements mid recording. Like I think literally like a third of the placements changed mid recording. I literally just talked about Survivor 50 for like fucking like I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes before this. Black Garnet when I finish the season ranking, so probably on Friday I'll start it. I'm ranking every Survivor winner based on how good they are as characters, essentially. Erica Bottom 3, yes, I believe. She was at a point, at least. I don't remember if it stuck or not. Oh, is it a popular anime? People don't give Queen Eliza enough credit as a player and character. Character, probably, yeah. Player, Where am I going here? Radley #1, obviously. I actually had Natalie like somewhat high until I recorded it. I was like, no, this doesn't make sense having her this high. Would Brad Reese be top tier trader casting? Like if he was a trader, he would be caught right away. Which is like, I don't know, is that what you want? Is for like a trader to get eliminated right away? Who are my winner picks for? Well, I guess it's like, is it just Fessy and Amber? Like it's probably just who my winner picks are. I don't remember if that's who I actually said though. It's gotta be #1. You would think so. I've seen international traders. I've seen a lot of them. At least a lot of the English. I've watched every English language one. And then I've watched some of Quebec, but I have not gotten back to it yet. Which I believe it finished, right? Quebec's done already, right? Which, yeah, I'm still only like at episode like 7 or 8 or something. Wow, is Katie Robb? She's essentially Dan Giesling. Like she was okay. So again, spoiler alert for fucking Survivor Maryland. Yeah, this is essentially a fans versus favorites season where she is a former winner. That her winning game was fine. Like it wasn't like great. It was like very like middle tier winning game. But she comes back, has a massive target on her back, plays a pretty impressive game. Like in a spot where like everyone's talking about how big of a threat she is, and she still has people like being very loyal to her, wanting to take her to the end. She gets to the final 3, and then the entire fucking jury all of a sudden just says like, "You don't fucking deserve it. What'd you do?" It's like what? Like it makes no fucking sense. Which again, they were bitter, and it's fine to be bitter, but like, yeah, like it's fucking ridiculous. Like, the actual final tribal. Katiana's hot. I mean, yeah. So, like, I feel like she's like, again, there's, I feel like she looks really good now. We on the like reunion show or whatever. Young Sung is father. I mean, I guess so. But yeah, again, she played like a very impressive game. I mean, yeah, she essentially like, I think it's like even better than like Poverty Heroes Villains. So where again, she had like a massive target on her back. Had to play from the bottom at points because of like the entire like newbie, like all the newbies literally got together and like organized a mutiny to try to like take out the vets, and it still didn't work. But they come into the merge like down in numbers, despite that they're still able to like turn it all around. She gets to the end where like again everyone's talking about how big of a threat she is, and she gets to the end, just like no one respects her, I guess. Adam Steve being a rival is depressing since I guess I think it's funny also though. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even do the fucking mission. Really? Eagle Vision was triangle in this game? I had no memory of that. Root canal soon? I mean, I guess it's still like a week away, pretty much like 6 days away. But by next stream, it'll be pretty close. Wait, why is it not? Like, isn't he there? Is he not? Or is he in the back? Maybe he is in the back. So Marilyn hates mothers? Kind of? And Feluke lost. And she's like the definition of mother. I guess, actually, yeah, is it just men beating women most of the time? He's what, season 2, a man... So I know season 1 was like all men at the end, so that's whatever. Season 2, a man beat a woman. Season 3, a man beat a woman, which... Yeah, I mean, that's whatever. Season 4, again, Katie won. Good for her. Season 5, a man beat a woman, but again, at least that one was, like, kind of justified. Then season 6, it was 2 women at the end. Season 7, it was all guys. So really, Katie is the only person to beat a guy at the end. Is the only woman to be a guy at the end. Traitor predictions, like for who is the traitor? I think if they're going housewife, I think they're gonna pick Chanel. Outside that, I just don't know the approach that they're gonna take. Because like obviously like if you're going like Survivor Big Brother people, I would say Danielle Reyes would probably be the pick there, because I don't think they go Boston Rob. I don't think they go Tony. To be fair, they could go Boston Rob though. They could be in this spot where like Dan, they're just like fuck it, like he's probably gonna be taken out soon anyway, so like just let him be a traitor. Imagine if Clements, I like it would be weird. Like, does she even know English? I feel like it should have won just for being an icon. I mean, yeah. I actually, to be fair, like when I'm watching the season, I do believe I think I would have voted for Terry over Feluke, but still, Feluke is obviously a great character. How did King Eggroll do? He got second. He got more votes than Katie at the end. Like really, he was like one immunity challenge away from winning, right? Like if JS didn't win immunity, he wins the game. So I'm shocked that he had that much win equity. But good for him. I think Katie's definitely the best Maryland player. I think like debatably the best like college Survivor player. Or like has a college Survivor player been in the finals twice? No, right? Won a giveaway for Paper Mario. Well, that's good. That's the GameCube one, right? Thousand Year Door. Which, yeah, it's a great game. I remember playing it when I was a kid. I still own it. It's actually like decently expensive now on GameCube, or at least it was. I don't know if it dropped in price considering it came out on Switch. But is Katie the Nicole Franzel? Yeah, I think she's kind of like a mix of like Nicole and Dan. Like placement wise and everything, she's Dan. Where like she has a win and then she comes back and then gets to the end and loses from a jury that's like bitter at the fact that she's a former winner, essentially. It's a mix of that, and then like I think like really just coming into the season, like there was just such a anti returnee sentiment to where like I don't think like any of the returnees were going to win if they had gotten to the end against a newbie, unless it was like Sam, who was complete shit. Yeah, I know it's like you got the switchboard because like that just came out recently, right? Could Nicole Franza win again? I mean, she almost won 22, right? So I guess like I don't know if much has changed since then to where like I guess. Following the Saya BB21, does Holly beat Jackson? Yes, I think so. Not a guarantee though, but I would say so. Like obviously there would be a lot of anti-Jackson sentiments. However, I do feel like there was like still some like pro-Jackson sentiments, especially like against Holly. Where like you did start to see like a turnaround online of like people saying, "Oh, Jackson actually did play a really good game though." Like once he made like the Final Five move and all that stuff, to where like I think it could have been close. But I do think there would have been like a very big anti-Jackson sentiment, to where that might have given Holly the win. But obviously, like he would lose if it's against really anybody else in the end game. Not sure Holly is the right person for anti-Jackson, but like, again, we're talking about like at the final two, right? If the public voted at the final two, then like they would have no other option. Watch Jake Twitchin. Who the fuck is Jake Twitchin? He always loses the Purge challenge. Yeah, that's the bullshit part of fucking Castaway Island. Oh, 100%. I think Jackson's game is like really soured for me over time. Where, yeah, like I don't think he played pretty well. But I think again, like at the time, I was like, okay, well, he's doing stuff in the end game here. Again, that's like kind of good, I guess, especially against Holly, who doesn't do anything. I think building a relationship with Cliff is the thing from Jackson. Really, I think that's like the game-winning thing for him, as it allows him to survive as long as he does. Where like that's what gets him through double eviction is his relationship with Cliff, which allows him to just win out at the end. Who wins June Allison if it was a public vote? Probably June, yeah. But it's not. Yeah, it's like they hated, like public hate both of them, so like it doesn't really matter. Like I don't think we'll have like a super solidified answer. But I think I would guess June. I think Lisa beats Danielle. And by that, essentially, I know Lisa beats Danielle by, like, I saw the polling for BB3. First was Jason, then it was Lisa in the popularity poll. I do plan on doing it. I just never got around to it, but it is on my list of video ideas. Maggie or Vet? Probably Maggie, but don't fully know.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soiree in her honor.
Then again, like if the public is voting, how's that change? Like, so do players just not get sequestered, and can they campaign against the people? Because like if that's the case, then like Janelle and like the Sovereigns would be campaigning for Yvette. Which like does that mean that like the public's like backing Yvette at that point?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all.
Talk about Power Rangers is dead again. I mean, it's not like dead, but it's definitely like pushed further back at this point, right? Where essentially Netflix dropped Power Rangers, though supposedly they're already talking to another partner. But obviously, yeah, like losing Netflix is pretty massive. To where it probably means we're pretty far out from when this thing was going to happen, which even then it was still probably a couple years away. BB Boy video hurt your soul? Why? I never watched this video. Wait, are we talking about the Big Brother ranking or what? Anyway, I've never watched any of his videos, but can we talk about Tyler Yamauchi? Yeah, I mean that was a good run. I mean, I don't know what else to really say about it outside of it was a good run. If anyone wins BB Can, 12 would be the best BB Can player. Probably. It would be close though. I think him and Dane would be really, really close. He would definitely leapfrog Kevin Jacobs. But I think him and Dane, it's tough because like obviously because Dane directly beat him. the first time around. Wait, why am I doing this? No, game.
Let's not leave without dropping off this letter.
Thank you. I can't wait to fucking play through Unity here. It's gonna be such a fucking disaster. All-Stars recasting video. I didn't even know he made an All-Stars recasting video. Who'd he put on the All-Stars recasting video? Can we talk about 50? I already talked about it earlier. Like, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. I think it just means a bigger marketing campaign. Where it's like, if you're hoping for 49 being a returning season, it's not. They literally say it in the statement. Which is what makes it funnier that people are, like, thinking it's still, like, a potential returning season. Because, like, people just didn't fucking read the statement. They explicitly say that 50 is going to be the first, like, returning season with in a new era. And to be fair, Jeff has also said that. Like, his entire thing about 50 is, like, he wants it to be, like, he even was asked, like, beforehand, like, would you consider doing returnees before that? He said no, because we want 50 specifically to be the first returnee season. To the captains, not really. I get, like, not impossible, but, like, I very much doubt it, though. Like, why do captains when you know you're going to have a returning season for 50? Like, again, like, from Jeff's point of view, he doesn't even want returning players. Like, they don't want, like, they're not dying to have returning players. Like, they want newbies. That's, like, Jeff's current, like, game philosophy is, like, based around having newbies. To where, essentially, like, they're only doing 50 as returnees because it's 50. Because they feel like they kind of have to, because it's such a big landmark season. Towards, like, yeah, I just feel like no chance there's really any returnees before that. Yeah, that is part of his philosophy. He does think losing votes means it's more dangerous. Because everything has to be dangerous fun. Except for BB Can 1, all BB Can winners win by a pretty big margin.
I'm tired.
As you say.
Yeah. Which is fine, because, like, there would have been situations where it wouldn't have been. But it just so happened to, like, get those outcomes that are not. Wait, game, thank you. But yeah, it just so happened to get the outcomes that are not close. Okay, that was just me being dumb. Cool. Do I have to start over? Or does it, like, put you back in the building? I think it puts you back in the building, right? Which is kind of ridiculous. Watching this video and Josh was so unintentional. What was this?
Too late. I know that, Josh. Like, I don't know that. Well, then get out of my room. Out of your room? Don't be around me then, bitch. I'm gonna make you like someone.
Yeah, I do remember this moment. Like, Josh is such an insane character. It's like, obviously there's a lot of ickiness there, and, like, he treats people terribly, but, like, he is such an insane character. Oh wait, how's the cover system in this game work again? It's R2 or L2, okay. What are we doing, the 47 draft? I didn't plan on doing it until the season, until, like, the preseason started. Okay, cool, that was terrible. Thoughts on All-Stars 4? It was blah. The final format seems complete shit. Like, I don't mind it, like, on paper, the, like, concept of, okay, we're gonna have, like, elimination challenges and people are gonna get purged along the way. Like, that's fine. I think the bad part is, like, why the fuck are we going back and forth between having a what do you call it, advantage challenge and then getting a elimination challenge and all that stuff? It's like, what is the point of this? Like, it's just wasting time. Yeah, with Survivor, that's the way we always do it. Which obviously it risks, like, okay, what if there are spoilers? But usually, like, Survivor, okay, cool. Thank you. But yeah, usually Survivor's not spoiled pre-season, right? So, hopefully we'll avoid that. I don't care enough to fucking answer like all those people's runs. I already recorded the part of the review for it. I already talked about it earlier today. They make a final Veronica to win. I mean, yeah, it's like a very like equitable final so far. I assume the final portion will be like the typical like final-esque thing. Like it'll probably be like more equivalent to like a mini final at that point. But like I assume we're gonna get eventually a more traditional like final format. But like I don't get the point of having the 2 challenges. Like it's just a waste of time. As far as Flora made it as far as she did, yeah. But it's like it's largely because like just no one ever went after her, right? But also like considering she would have been like such an easy person to beat in elimination, it is surprising that like no one ever like threw her in. Avery's not your type at all. I think Avery's very attractive.
Will you let me back in if I do?
But yeah. I don't know what the butt was. Katie Solely, wait, what are you saying? Katie on the Katie on the, okay, there we go. Okay, I saw the like AN, like my first thought was like Katie from the challenge, and I realized, oh wait, no, it's Katie on. But I even had to like look up how to spell her last name because it feels weird that her last name's only AN. Like that does feel like, I don't know, you'd think it'd be like ANN or something, or like ANE. I guess that's on nay at that point, but I don't know. It feels short. Thoughts on Imagine BB-Can 12 had a BB-Can 3 coup d'etat twist? Like, why have you had those thoughts? Like, I don't know why that's... Like, I guess, like, just to mirror BB-Can 3, right? But, like, why, though? Why Laurel not want Flora versus... I don't know. And I don't know if it's just ego. Like, I talked about in the review that I feel like that's just dumb. Like, I assume it's just pure ego of her. That she wants, like, to be the, like, person to take Kara out. But then, like... I guess also, like, it does have the backup at that point of, like, okay, if Cam gets taken out, then that's not the worst thing in the world. Even though, like, it just undoes everything you just did in the previous round, because it just gives Kara her star back. Yeah, Katie on 40 is insane. Player of the year so far? I think Anthony does the most impressive individual things. I think Charlie's game is a lot smoother. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a... I don't know if there's... Like, there's no one that's, like, really standing out as, like, this is the definitive person, though. All-Stars 4 spoilers. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Alright. Okay, spoiler for Challenge All-Stars 4. Which I love I'm doing as fucking Arno and Elise are gonna kiss. But, yeah. All-Stars 4 spoilers. Again, literally just the finale, obviously. Yeah, I mean, like, actually, really, what is there to really say? It's like, I feel like it's kind of obvious where this is going. Like, I feel like the edit, like, the way the episode left off made it so obvious Derek was going home. Like, there's, like, literally, like, 0% chance, like, edit-wise, that Laurel would go home in that spot. They set up the entire final to be Laurel versus Cara Maria. Like, why would Laurel just go home at the beginning of the final? Or at the beginning of the... Well, I guess, yeah, at the beginning of the final. Like, that'd be ridiculous. So it's like, obviously Derek was going home in that spot. And then, like, again, like, Laura beats Cara. I mean, that's, like, to be expected, to be honest. I mean, like, I feel like Laura always beats Cara if they're in, like, direct competition to each other. I think I would have preferred the opposite. I think that would have been the more satisfying storyline for me here. But it's not like, you know, it's not like it's unexpected. Oh, I had to do stealth again? God damn it. Yeah, I did say that in my review. Like, I did note the confessional. First, okay, well, that was me being dumb. Oh, I can actually fight them now? Actually, can I run out? Is that a thing you can do here? Okay, well, cool. I just generally don't remember this game's controls. Which is sad considering it's actually like mostly just standard Assassin's Creed. Where's the exit? Oh. Cool. Alright, I guess just kill me. Thoughts on who, the whole coup d'etat thing? Like, I think it would be terrible because I wouldn't want Victoria to win. Do we already do a free-for-all winners draft? What do you mean free-for-all? You mean like all we can pick is winners? And like there's no like, is it like no limitation on show? Either way, we haven't done that. All we've done is like in terms of like free-for-all like sort of stuff is the just player thing. Okay, I tried to do a Gollum fake out in your gaming. I actually thought it was funny. That's like, this is such a ridiculous thing to even like suggest. Especially like when I've already talked about Gollum in this video. It just makes it even dumber. Especially considering like Alan Wake is like the intro for like everything else in the video. Like literally every other point except for the very beginning of the video, which I did because of monetization reasons. Like literally every other point where like I intro something, it's Alan Wake 2 footage. And then like when I actually intro Alan Wake 2, it's fucking Gollum footage. I did find that funny. But yeah, like I was gonna start the video with Alan Wake footage, but then the Alan Wake footage I wanted to use, which was the very beginning of the game, I was worried it was gonna get demonetized because of violence at the very beginning. So I was like, okay, well then I guess I'll swap it out with the Final Fantasy 16 clip that's right after it. This is just 7 Australians. Who's the biggest guest? I mean, yeah, like George is for sure there. I guess like, yeah, obviously this completely changes who I thought was going to make the cast, right? Because like I had a pretty set like 6 guys I thought were going to be there. Now at most we're going to get 3 or going to get 4, which also is weird too. It's like, how is the like why I just don't get 7. Like it's so strange decision to make it 7. Let's try to run this again, I guess. Because like you would think that at least get 8 so you can have like kind of equal number gender wise. But I guess if you want 15 days, obviously that's what makes it tough to have more players than there are days. But still, it's like, well, I'm actually gonna get through this time, unless they shoot me. Oh, there, we got it.
You're right, Monsieur.
Monsieur de la Serre. Monsieur de la Serre. Like this, like I literally had this stuck in my head for forever, which is so stupid. Just the way he says it is so funny to me. People need to know the epicness of Gollum, obviously. They need to know that it's as good as Alan Wake 2. I think AU would cast Fair Play. Though, to be fair, I mean, why haven't they cast him already is probably the question. But I do think they would cast Fair Play. I think he's kind of the perfect person for AU. Like, has a big enough legacy. He's someone that already is, like, not, like, well-loved by US production. They're not really, like, burning any bridges that way. Fair Play himself pretty much should know he has no real chance of being on 50. Like, I just think it's kind of obvious he should be on. Yeah, that also probably means no non-limbs, right? Which is good, but even then, like, you never know. I could see a world where there's still, like, one non-limb. You briefly popped into the laser stream and was immediately gifted a sub. That's kind of funny. Was the stream today, or was it a previous one? Because I actually watched the stream from today, where he played Dark Souls 3. But yeah, this draft. Yeah, I mean, what do we want to draft? Are we doing the Survivor Mount Rushmore idea? The thing about challenge, I think the issue with challenge is that I just don't know how many people are into challenge. Because, like, I feel like there's definitely people that want to draft that aren't into the challenge. Where like the majority of people here are at least into Survivor and Big Brother, which is why we've primarily done Survivor and Big Brother. They contacted Fair Play for 40. Did they really though? I know that isn't like I've seen that, but like I don't know if they fully did. But also like I do feel like Jeff is fine with Fair Play at this point. Oh my god, we're fucking getting Sipalek, my favorite character. Yeah, like Survivor Mount Rushmore against kind of a like pretty tame draft. It's only gonna go 4 rounds. Again, you can pick anybody in Survivor history. Which again, I think that's the way I want to do drafts that moving forward. Like I'm kind of like over like having these like very limited groupings to pick from. I kind of like want these more like open drafts. So Mount Rushmore is only going to be mothers. Well, we'll see. I just realized I don't have a good way of copying one over. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Well, actually, I'm an idiot. I could just fucking... Okay, I'm dumb. I could just, like, open a new one and then just copy my name and then that's fine. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, if you want in, say now. To be fair, like, this might be short enough that we could probably just do another draft following it, but, again, we'll see how long it takes. Yeah, I'll post the link in a second to the draft board. Which, to be fair, there's not much of a board. It's more so... Well, I guess it is still a board because, like, you still need to see, like, who's been picked previously. Anyway. Alright, let's try to pin this. There we go. Alright, so... Where are we at? Do we want... Actually, I didn't think about that. US or global? What's better? My thought is US... for now, and then we could do another one later that does global. I think that's kind of the way I am currently thinking about it. Okay, dude, fucking chat on desktop is shit to where like it keeps on scrolling down every 2 seconds. Oh fuck me, it's not even on. Okay, well, cool. I'll actually have to keep on scrolling up. Okay, so we got Brandon, Menace, Jakars. Brandon, Menace, Jakars, then Justin, Biggest Party, Sorquill, and Pradit? Is that what I'm gonna call you? And then okay, I think everyone else is Lime Melon. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Actually, imagine like Yoviver just never does a draft in Era 2. In a new era, that'll be a thing. Which wouldn't be shocking considering Yoviver actually like stopped doing drafts like a while ago at this point. He's not here as consistently. Actually, to be fair, I might just like grandfather in Yoviver into like attack. So Pratak, or are we like anyway? Yeah, Pratak, I think. But yeah, like Yoviver, I might grandfather into the like season drafts. Just because it's like he was so far away, the number 1 from last time. I mean, like, is his name Attack? Because like, or is he saying that like I'm supposed to pronounce the end of his thing like Attack? Like your entire name is Attack? I feel like the final draft winner should have an auto spot in the big, yeah. Who like, so we're talking about like the like, so like with this, actually, how would that work? Because it's a bit tough because like would like challenge and like whatever like count for like the Big Brother draft? I think like like maybe like the winner of the BB25 draft should be grandfathered into the 26 draft, maybe. Who won 25? Sorquel did. It's like maybe? I don't know. Okay, it's just yeah, okay, just attack. What if AU versus the world would pull the reindeer games? I mean, that'd be terrible. Like, are you talking about like as in like it would be good? Because like I still not out on the fact that it could be good. I just think it's underwhelming that that is the format for like this season. Like it could still be good. I mean, like they're still gonna get like pretty big names theoretically. Well, tax first, then Sorquel, and then Jakars. Then we got 4, 2, 3. So Justin, Brandon, Menace. And last 3. I am last. Perfect. Alright. Well, draft order is attack, Sorquel, Jakars, Justin, Brandon, Menace, Biggest Party, Lion Melon, then me. So, see how this goes. Oh wait, did I miss Julian? God damn it. Okay, I'll add Julian in. I think what we'll do, okay, let's do a random number generator to make it fair, not just like have you add it to the end because I didn't see it until just now. I'll do a random number generator to like see where you should land in this. I got 6, so I'll put you 6th. So after Brandon, before Menace. All right. So again, we're doing 4 rounds. Obviously just you can pick anybody from Survivor US, and just whoever has the best team at the end wins theoretically. Obviously, we'll still do the fan vote. 15 Days Reminds, the fan made. Kind of. It's still more than like those though, right? But like obviously
Where I'm sitting.
Like obviously like I think this is a season that like obviously we can't really take consideration as like a mainline season, right? Like it's just gonna be formatted so differently to where I think it will have to be like assessed like reindeer games where like I'm not gonna like properly include it in my analysis, but I think it'll be a thing that like can tell me things about like their games that I already like was thinking beforehand. I think that's kind of how I'm gonna have to look at it, which also makes me a bit weird out about like when do I do the Australian Survivor player ranking then, and like do I include them on the Australian Survivor player ranking, the internationals? So I'm not really sure. I mean, it's really based on like whatever you want. Like there's no like solid answer. It's just again, like some people will vote off of gameplay, some people will vote off of likability, some people will vote off of I think you can. Or like really at the end of the day, it's just like just pick whoever you want. You have a team that you're happy with. Suri, interesting. All right. Suri first. Decent pick. I don't know if it would have been like my first pick, obviously, but like still, very good pick though. Yeah, Sorquel's next. It'd be funny to make a mid-season power ranking. I mean, like it matters how long it airs. To be honest, I would not be opposed to it. It would be actually kind of funny to do that. Next draft should be reverse rush. So like the worst players. I don't know, or like worst people, because at that point, like, are we like just like gonna like be striving to pick Dan Spilo and like Jeff Varner and stuff like that? The 26 will be around 80 days. I believe we pretty much know how long it'll be, right? Like obviously, like not 100%, but I think we can like assume how long it'll be. Because it's going to be done before, like, either the day of the Survivor finale or before that. Because it's not on the fall schedule. So, yeah, we can assume it will start a few days or whatever before the actual premiere date.
And go back to your crazy drawings, old man.
So I'm pretty sure we could piece together how long it'll be. I haven't bothered to do it. Actually, if we do reverse Mount Rushmore, then like, what if you just like pick like the best team anyway, and then you still win from that? Like that'll be kind of dumb. Because like all like the points and stuff are all based around like what other people vote. So like, what's stopping from people from just saying fuck it and just like voting for the best team anyway, despite the criteria being making the worst team. Go Boston Rob. Well, there we go. That fucking line's so stupid. I threw myself in half the prisons in Paris. Because that's just a thing someone does. Someone just throws themselves in all the prisons in Paris. Anyway, Chikara's next. And I feel good about on 47. I haven't really thought about it in terms of like how I actually think they'll do. Obviously I'm very interested in Asia being there. I mean, I'm not like that confident in her like to win, but she's definitely like in contention. Like she'll definitely be like I'll be shocked if she's not a potential winner pick for me. I don't think she will be my winner pick, but I think she'll probably make the like top 4. Tony, yeah, should have been an easy choice. Justin is next. Yeah, I did see John Lovett's back on his podcast, which, yeah, I will say, I think he does look skinnier from the shot that we got of him from the beginning of 47 from the preview. Again, was that really mean? Who the fuck knows? Because like it doesn't seem like weight really matters that much. Because I feel like if like I remember like times in like there were like times in like Dave vs Goliath and like some of those seasons where like there would be like a lot of speculation over like, oh my god, this person lost so much weight, and then it turns out they're still like a third boot or something. So like I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, I did notice that I do think he lost a good chunk of weight. Anyway, Justin picked Sandra, and then Brandon picked Parvati. Obviously both very good picks. Sandra's name's too long, so that's something. So Julian is next. Who's John? John Lovett. He's on 47. He's the nerdier guy that talked about not that he never camped before, whatever the fuck he talked about in the preview. Go for mothers. I mean, Parvati is definitely mother. Rob's sister Nino. Interesting. Menace is next. I don't even know like how I'm gonna approach this. He's like, I'm going so late that's like, actually, how's this work again? Am I? Well, do I get last pick, or I guess it doesn't matter at this draft though if I get last pick. How do I know him? Like, he has a podcast. Like, I never heard of him before this season, like before he was on Survivor. But we know he has a really big podcast. Like, he's a famous podcaster. Like, many people did know him before the season started. Nadia's sister. Well, there we go. I would have actually considered picking Natalie Anderson. But biggest party is next. Part of me wants to pick Jelinski. I'm kind of thinking, like, do I just go, like, memes at this point? But to be fair, like, there are still, like, there's one specific person I'll probably pick if I have the opportunity. But we'll see. I doubt I'll get them. Because I feel like they should be a pretty apparent pick right now, but... Yeah, Menace has picked several. He really fucked that up, not picking Jelinski. Do I think Jelinski will be on 50 as a joke? Not really. I don't think he'll be on. I'll be honest. Like I think I'll be surprised if Jelinski ever gets mentioned ever again on the show. Where I think that was simply a thing like during filming. That was like a very like notable thing considering he was like literally obviously just there. I do feel like as time goes, like I feel like even by the end you could tell Jeff was like kind of not into it anymore. And then like even on like the On Fire podcast, like Jeff like openly said that like Jelinski can never win this game or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know if he's like dying to have a Jelinski return. Had another mother in mind, but go for your strategic side, not your heart. Who's the person that? Oh, is it like Brenda Lowe? Is that your person? Because I feel like you're a big Brenda stan, right? So maybe I should pick Brenda then. Which, I mean, I probably won't still, but... they ever do first season? Oh, 100%. Jelinski's on a first boot season. But, like, also, again, they're not doing a first boot season. I mean, it would have been funny, at least. But also, I feel like there's almost no chance you would have gotten Natalie Anderson on the return, so... Like, if you want... Okay, cool. If you wanted Natalie, then yeah. That was the move. Tina forever be an icon for putting... Sure. Speaking of that, Tina did do a... What's it called? A Talking T-Bird podcast, right? It's where, obviously she wants to do 50, which isn't shocking. Same thing with Krista. Krista did a podcast, which I didn't listen to. It's I didn't listen to the Tina one entirely either, but... I heard Krista was fun, though. Tina on AU, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I doubt it now that we're getting, like, so few US people, seemingly. But if we were, like, back to where we were getting, like, 12 people, I would have been like, yeah, I think Tina could definitely make it. Take Jeremy? Well, there we go. That was the person that I was waiting on. So, I think at this point, I'll just go all memes. Why not? Yeah. Lime Melon's next.
What are you waiting for, Pissbot?
Dan Fulling Clear.
Time to jump.
Prison scrambled your brains, old man.
Drink took care of that a long time ago.
You know who I'll pick? I don't even know who I'll pick.
I can't. That's impossible.
Impossible? That's the purview of every assassin boy.
So, for my dreams. Well, there we go. That's actually your pick?
Come find us.
Okay, cool. Wow, my spelled Boneham completely wrong.
Goodbye, Pisspot.
Alright, there we go. Rupert, off the board. Huh. Alright, so this is where we're at. Do I go all mother? If I all go mother, if I do go all mother, then I do have, like, two, like, really, I don't know, kind of funny picks. Like, not funny because, like, they are, like, like pretty much the definition of mother, but, like, also it's, like, funny to pick them this early on a draft of the Mount Rushmore people of Survivor. Like, who would I even legitimately pick right now, though? I guess, like, actually, Kim. I even think about Kim, actually. Because, like, Kim could be mother. Not really, though. I don't know if she's, like, really mother, but... She, well, yeah, Tina is a mom. That is a thing. Kim's who I thought I'd pick, yeah. But, again, like, yeah, she's just too boring, though. By the way, I literally, like, when I started recording the character ranking, I literally had Kim at the bottom. And I ended up switching it. Like, she's not the very, very bottom, but she's still very, very low.
Wasn't the man you thought he was. Neither of our fathers were.
I know exactly who my father was. And I know who yours was.
I'm just trying to, like, think, like, because obviously there's just so many people to think through. Is there anyone that I'm, like, missing? Actually, I could go somewhat serious and pick... You know, yeah, my first pick will be semi-serious. And I will pick D.
I had nothing to do with his death.
Now, if only I remembered how to spell her last name. Alright, there we go, I found it. Yeah, D is, like, she's mother, and she's also, like, a decent pick. Not really, obviously, like, legacy-wise up to stuff the people that have been picked so far, but still, it's not, like, a terrible pick.
Grandmaster de la Serre, I have learned through my agents
who
that an individual
else is
within our
there?
order plots against you.
I beg you to be on your guard at the initiation.
It's the most mother thing I've done in a draft. See, okay, this is where I'm thinking. My like meme pick is Venus. I think Venus is like definition of mother. To where like she was gonna be my first. Actually, should I just make Venus my first pick? Yeah, it's either like so. Okay, that was my first instinct. It's Venus and Cassidy. Those were like the two people.
Just go. Please.
I think I will go Venus, but I'm gonna switch it so Venus is my first pick. Just because. Just making sure I spelled her name right. Okay. Cool. There we go. Again, obviously Venus needed to be a first round pick. But yeah, Lime Melon is next. Do I think Laurel's extremely abrasive and deserves a timeout from the challenge? I mean, I don't know if she deserves a timeout from the challenge, like whatever. But like, I never loved how Laurel acts. I do call that out in the video too. That I think it's super funny that she like literally says about Cara Maria that Cara needs to learn how to treat people and talk to people and stuff. It's like again from Laurel. Laurel is saying this. Which, like, to be fair, like, from what we know, it does seem like Cara does have, like, a massive ego, and that gets on people's nerves. But, like, still, it's like, again, like, Laurel is the one to tell her this. Can I swap it so this person's your first pick? Yeah, why not? I mean, that doesn't make a difference, right? Yeah, you can, like, swap the order, I guess, of your picks if you want to. You should call anyone that disagrees unique. Yeah, that's also... Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a thing. Russell. Actually, I forgot about Russell. Yeah, so you want Russell first pick then? Rupert second pick? Oh, fuck off. Why is this not zoom... Or not zooming. Not centering. Okay, cool. I think I just fucked up my browser. Let's try to get this sorted. Wait, how did I get logged out? Okay, wait. I'm literally gonna have to reopen draft. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So yeah, Russell picked. And then biggest party's next. You might unintentionally get all men. I mean, that seems pretty apt for you. Laurel's also extremely unlikable if you look at her social media. I've never really followed Laurel on social media, but that wouldn't shock me. You have two options. I mean, you have more than two options, but yeah. What am I doing in the game right now? I guess I'll still go through with the assassin thing, right? To become an assassin. I don't know, I'm debating like if I want to do side content in this because like I technically do because like I don't remember the side content well enough for this game, but also like it's not like I'm gonna pay attention to it anyway streaming it. Wait, what is this? Not the OnlyFans request. I don't know. People wanted a Laurel OnlyFans? I'm sure people do, right? Not really my thing. Coach is... Yeah. Coach is good. I mean, I thought you were an all-winner person, though. What happened to your winner thing? Oh, I didn't even see the second link there. Wait. You know, just sliding into my DMs of support, but then hating me on TV. When was this? This was last year? When did Teresa, like, when did Teresa even, say anything about Laurel? Like, unless, like, she's really still bitter from, like, free agents. Anyway. Coach, off the board. Speaking of that, also, again, going back to Survivor Maryland of it all, I don't know how many people care. I bothered to listen to the like, reunion show after the fact. And it's, like, it's funny that, like, supposedly Tony is still bitter at Katie to this day. Like, this film, like, 7 years ago. And, like, Tony and Katie still aren't friends. Stemming from, like, him being upset that she took credit for, like, moves he made and everything. Like, that's so funny to me. Picking Sydney. Really? Actually, wait, you're picking Sydney. Interesting. Okay. I'm decent pick, but I was fully expecting Brenda. What happened to Brenda? But yeah, Julian is next. What's funny is that I'm sure we're going to end this draft with, like, some, like, very obvious people not having gotten picked. Like, I can think of, like, one on top of my mind of, like, someone that, like, how does this person not got picked yet? I doubt Sydney would do AU. I feel like that'll be very strange, especially considering, again, there's only going to be, like, 2, at most 3 US people. It would be weird if Sydney is one of those people. I would love it if she's on 50. I think that's more realistic than AU, and even that's not, like, that realistic. Wait, what do you mean high difficulty mission? Like, this is a forced mission. Really? You weren't thinking about Brenda? I guess I did forget. I should have remembered that you do like Sydney, too. But I don't know. For some reason, Brenda did come to mind first. Julian picks Tyson. Yeah. To be honest, I kind of forgot about Tyson. That wasn't even the person I was thinking of, but that's also a really good pick. I keep forgetting how to spell Tyson's last name. Okay, that is right. Okay. Because I remember I typed it out for the winner ranking, and then it turned out it was wrong, and I had to go back and fix it. Anyway, Brandon's next. We're not fucking putting Katie on. Again, this is only Survivor US. There you go. Are Americans on AU ruled out for 50? Not not really, but I feel like they probably are going to be, considering how CBS seems to be anti the idea of doing AU versus US to begin with. Like, that screams out to me that, like, if someone is on 50, I would doubt that they're also, or if someone is on AU, I doubt they'll also be on 50. Talking about Ben, I mean, if you want it to be me talking about Ben. Yeah, I'm talking about the show Survivor US, not just any Survivor show that happened in the US. Take Tina. Okay, that's fine. Tina Weston off the board. Justin is next. Can I explain the point system? Point system. So yeah, like, so.
Supposed to illuminate.
Well, essentially, whoever. So we'll eventually, after we're done with the draft, we'll end up doing polls within chat to determine the top 3. Which again, the voting will just be based on whatever people want to vote. Which is why, again, like, there's not really any like set criteria on who to pick. As people could end up voting for you for like any given reason. But yeah, winner of the draft, like winner of the poll, gets 3 points. Second place gets 2 points. Third place gets 1 point. And again, we put them on the leaderboard, and that by the time of a big season draft, so like next one will be BB26. So by the time of BB26, because there's only limited slots for that, because like we can't have too many people in it because of like the limited amount of people on the cast. The way we determine who is in that draft is based on placements on the leaderboard. Wait, so Justin picked Fair Play. Which you have Fair Play and Sandra, so that's something. And Jakar's picked Cochran. Which was not even on my radar, to be honest. Yeah, Soraquil's next. I mean, I think Tina will do better for you than picking Katie on anyway. Where it's like, how many people in chat, like in the draft right now, even knew who Katie-On was anyway? Katie-On is a mother. That is true. Well, I mean, she is mother. I don't know if she is a mother. Actually, I'm pretty confident she's not a mother, but she is mother. Would Caleb get kicked off BB for how he treated Amber during BB16 now? I don't think so. Like, it's because, like, isn't that just Cameron? And, like, Cameron didn't get kicked out. Nor was there any, like, real chance of Cameron getting kicked out, so. Like, I don't think so. Probably would be, like, even more scolded by Twitter and stuff, though, nowadays. Or even then, he was at the time, but I think, like even more now. Tax evasion king. Yeah, my favorite type of king, the tax evasion king. Yeah, Richard Hatch off the board. I literally almost typed in Richard King, which is an A&W competitor, or former A&W competitor. I find Katie attractive, especially modern Katie. I feel like modern Katie looks really good. Oh, I forgot this is timed. God damn it. Now that BB Can is over, who's on the Mount Rushmore of that? It's kind of tough because it's like I feel like there's like a massive difference between gameplay and legacy, right? Because like I feel like for Mount Rushmore, you're going on legacy, so through that it's like Ica would have to be there, you would think. It's actually, yeah, BB Can's really tough. It is a tax turn. Yeah, it's like, would any of the winners even be on it? is like a funny thing. Because there's definitely a world where like there are no winners on the Mount Rushmore. I guess, yeah, maybe Kevin Martin. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, would Kevin Jacobs? Yeah, it's just it is a pretty tough like show to do a Mount Rushmore for. I think the only lock in my mind is Ica. I think like considerations would be like Netta, I think Kevin Martin, Kevin Jacobs, Anthony, now even like was it Dane? Like, as impressive as win Dane had and everything, like I don't think Dane is even contention to be on the Mount Rushmore. Bailey, I don't know. I think it's just too like late for her to be on Mount Rushmore. But yeah, I think I would lean Netta being there. I think Ica, Netta. Oh, who'd you pick? Kelly Wentworth? Okay, yeah. That was one of the people I was talking about. I'm surprised Kelly Wentworth hasn't been picked yet. To where I was going to pick Kelly Wentworth if she somehow got back to me. And then Ozzy. Well, there we go. But yeah, Sorquil is next.
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Yeah, Netta has 2 iconic evictions. Yeah. Yeah, I think Netta, Ica. The tough thing about Kevin Martin, like I think Kevin Martin would probably be in contention. Is like, but the tough thing is that if I'm having Ica and Netta, then like having Kevin Martin there also, that's 3 BB Can 5 people. Like that's kind of a lot from like one season.
Visibility would be a problem. Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
But I guess to be fair, I guess like Winners at War, like there's like I guess that is kind of a dumb argument actually now I think about it. Because like fucking Winners at War, like all of the Mount Rushmore on Winners at War. So like what really is the difference there? Especially when like it was a returnee season anyway. Yeah, alright. I guess like Kevin, I probably would have Kevin Martin and maybe Kevin Jacobs would be the next one.
We're here.
Yeah, I think that might be who I go with. Like maybe like again like Emmett was like the first like icon of the show. But I just feel like no one talks about Emmett anymore though.
So, the son of Charles Dorion returns to us.
Kevin Martin's BB Can 3 game kind of ends in a whimper. Yeah.
tired of running from my failures.
Oh, I forgot about, actually, Gary. Ah, fuck. Gary probably should be there.
I want to make it right.
I actually genuinely forgot about Gary. Like, that was actually me being pretty dumb. Yeah, Gary should be there. Gary, Ica, Netta, Kevin Martin, I guess? Or go Kevin Jacobs. Amanda Kimmel. There we go. The true survivor. Is that what she is?
Very well. Out of the dark, you come into the light. From the light.
Yeah, Jakars is next. Cassandra, I think Cassandra, like, would be in the conversation. I don't think it's enough, though. I think Netta and Ica both clear Cassandra.
Then drink.
But we're not really going by game. I think we're going by, like, legacy. And he was just, like, such a star at BB Can 1. Like, such a massive fan favorite and everything. Dude, this game's still fucked. Like, you just see textures popping in. Tim Dormer. I don't think Tim Dormer would be in the conversation for Mount Rushmore. Earl is interesting. I mean, is he? Oh, he already picked Earl. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, Earl, good player. Not interesting TV, at least. Zach Nielsen, imagine. But yeah, Justin is up next. Yeah, I had Earl, like, very low in the character ranking. And by very low, I mean, like, still, like, like at, like, 30 or something. But, like, really, it's, like, the thing about the character ranking is that you have, like, these, like, truly elite characters that are winners, but then you also have, like, a good, like, 10 to 15 that are, like, not good. That are, like, kind of dull. Like, the overall, like, formatting of the list is kind of funny. Chris Doherty, interesting. And Chris Doherty was very high on my character ranking. Is that how you spell his name? I don't remember how you spell his last name. I think it's close, right? Okay, that actually is it. Yeah, Brandon's next. Imagine, like, it was the four fan, like, so it would be, what, Marty, it would be, Jonathan, it would be Todd, and it would be Kiefer. Yeah, what a Mount Rushmore that is. Take Yule, interesting. Yeah, I was thinking about Yule. But to be fair, I wasn't going to pick him anyway, just because, obviously, I'm going all mother at this point. But Yule is a good pick. Julian's next. A woman never won fan fave? Yeah, that is the case. And also, like, well, I guess, actually, Kiefer's not from a small area, is he? Actually, where's Kiefer? Actually, no, Kiefer is from a small area, isn't he? Anyway, they're all from, like, small communities, though. Steven Fishback, interesting. Your theme will be players that became podcasters. Well, who's your final one going to be then? But yeah, Menace is next. Yeah, so I guess, like, that's just a thing with BB Can, is that they have, like, a very loyal, like, there's, like, very loyal, like, small groupings. Sean love it. Which, yeah, we're not allowing 47 people on this, right? Canada loves himbos, I guess. I guess that's just a thing. Yeah, I guess that's, like, Canada's thing. Australia's thing is, like, the mateship, like, sporty guys, right? I guess, like, does America even have, like, a fan favorite type? I guess just, like, the Golden Boy, right? I guess that's, like, the America pick, typically.
Come find us.
Going Cass, interesting. Yeah, that wasn't really on my radar, but it does make sense, though.
Go! I'll distract them.
Yeah, there we go. Cass on the board. Biggs Party. What's next?
Haven't you done enough
To be honest, though, Summer and Kuzi should have won. Yeah. Summer, I'm like, whatever on. I think Kuzi... Well, then again, like, obviously Marty should not have won, though. But yeah, Kuzi, I think, definitely. Like, definitely was more, like, worthy of being a fan favorite than Jonathan.
You seem to have caused quite a
Betty should have won. Yeah, I think I would have been... I think that would have been my personal pick. It's definitely a Grossa. Interesting. That was also not on my radar at all. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely a Grossa off the board. Lionmelon's next. Yeah, who are like legendary players that we haven't picked yet at this point? No one's picked Colby or Jerry. No one picked Malcolm yet. Who else is there? No one picked Sarah Lucina. How's no one picked Sarah? Oh, yeah, no one's picked Kim Spradlin either. That is kind of insane. I'm trying to make it equal opportunity here. Choose Jerry. Interesting. I mean, for Lionel, like, it doesn't matter anyway. Like, we're about to get the final round, and I have 2 picks anyway, so it's like, it wouldn't have even, like, harmed who you wanted to pick anyway. Yeah, so I think my first pick is kind of locked already. I'm picking Cassidy. I need to look up, like, does her last name have an E? Okay, it doesn't. Alright. There we go. Cassidy Clark, locked in. That was obvious. Alright. Is this what I want to do? I'm just trying to make sure. Like, I have another person. Yeah, I have another person I'm thinking of. Claire. Oh, actually, fuck. Sophie Clark is such a good pick. That was not on my radar, but that actually is a really good pick. Shit. The other one's such a meme pick, though. But Sophie Clark actually is a good pick. Yeah, I'll go Sophie Clark. I think it's... Yeah, I can't not pick Sophie Clark at that point. She's just too mother. But yeah, Lion Melon is next. Which, by the way, this is the final round. So my final team is Venus, first pick. Then Dee, then Cassie, then Sophie. But yeah, straight up, my plan was to pick J Maya. Like, that would have been my meme pick. Which again, I was so close to doing so. Colby. Well, there we go. Yeah, so you got Colby, Jerry, Rupert, Russell. So you got 2 heroes, 2 villains. Actually, you got 4 of the final 6 of heroes and villains. That's kind of insane. Yeah, Biggest Party is next. Is J Maya my new Claire? I guess so. I don't even know if that's a new thing. I feel like I haven't talked about Claire in forever. Take Kim. Well, there we go. Kim Spradlin off the board. Now, who's going to pick Sarah Lucina? You forgot Kim? Yeah. I mean, I did too. Through the first round, at least. Kendra? I mean, Kendra's not on my radar. He's Hershey Bar? I mean, yeah, that is the thing Colby is. That's the thing he's known for. He's known for being a Hershey Bar. He definitely is not a Hershey Bar.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors.
Oh yeah, by the way, it is Madison's turn. Most likely to win a season. Leroy, Anissa, Corey. Probably Corey?
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind.
Yeah, I think probably Corey. I mean, Corey came close to winning
Break them.
Where, like, he actually performed pretty well in the final. in the like final portion of the final, I should say. So like, if you can get like a lucky sort of like final like that at some point, yeah, that is the issue, Corey. But like also that's the issue of like Leroy and Anissa also, isn't it? I guess not as much Anissa, but still.
Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
Yeah, Anissa's just never winning anyway. Like, she doesn't have the endurance and that sort of thing for it. Like, Leroy struggles with swimming, struggles with puzzles. Is Corey good at swimming? I actually don't remember. But Corey is good, like, endurance-wise, right? Scared Michelle might tank your team. Why would she? I mean, I don't know. I think Michelle's a decent pick at this point. I love it, like, first thing, I saw Michelle, like, you wanting to pick Michelle, and I saw Natalie's name on your team, and then the first thing I thought of was was, like, the cameo Michelle did, where she talked about, where, like, her and Natalie did together, where they talked about loving being bottoms. I don't know why that was, like, the first thing to come to my mind. These people don't like Michelle. I feel like people, like, obviously there are, like, a lot of people that don't online, but, like, I feel like the people that would be here, like, are fighting Michelle, right?
Fight the Templar menace. If you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches.
Well, you never seen that TikTok? Or not TikTok, that cameo? How do I even find it? Is that even an easy thing to find? Like, it's usually on Twitter every now and then, but, like, I don't know how I find it again, though.
Getting cold feet?
Where would I find that clip?
We don't have much time, friend.
Pick Keith Nail? Okay. I guess. Yeah, that was not on my radar. Yeah, Julian's next. Well, you found it that quick? We just have this, like, bookmarked or whatever?
Team bottom over here. Team bottom. We're team bottom. I'm a bottom.
Such a stupid clip.
Team bottom over here. Team bottom. We're team bottom. I'm a bottom. Love you for being a bottom.
Actually, this isn't the full clip, though, because then they go on to talk about how, like, yeah, we let the men do all the work or whatever. Anyway, it's still a great clip. Wendell, interesting. Actually, I should have picked Wendell. That was a mistake for me. After picking D, I should have went Wendell. Which, by the way, also, D and Wendell are back-to-back on the character ranking, which I find very funny. And, like, it's not even, like, intentional. It just ended up that way. But, yeah, I do find it funny they're back-to-back there.
Their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA, the rare genes of an ancient race.
I wonder if the cameo is still on Cameo. It is a cameo, right? Is that what it's from? Or was it Alive? It might have been from Alive. No, it says cameo on the thing. Yeah, so it was from a cameo.
If we can sequence the full precursor genome,
so I wonder if the cameo is still there.
using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever.
Consider JT, but Game Changers ruined it. I mean, I kind of talked about that somewhat recently. Because I recorded, so yeah, I've been recording a lot of videos recently. I'm still, like, in the process of getting all these things recorded. So I recorded my top 10 players before Winners at War video, to which I talk about how JT like ruined it. Because sure, before that, I before Game Changers, I actually, like, JT would probably still be in contention for top 10 player. Not anymore. But yeah, wait, is Michelle not even?
Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
Wait, did they change how cameo works? Can you not see, like, all the former cameos anymore? Because that used to be a thing, right? I don't even see it anymore. Well, that's disappointing.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a Sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA.
You're gonna pick Sarah Lacina.
For more sages in the present and in the past.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We blocked their recent attempts to find
but yeah, Justin's next.
until they sequence a full
Defender Sarah pick. She's okay TV. Yeah, she's not the bottom of my character ranking. So that's something. She's not high either. She's like, I don't know, like at like 29 or something like that. Somewhere around there, like low 20s. Thing is, I think Sarah Lucina is more entertaining on Challenge than she is on Survivor. Cameo from the King, $30 isn't too bad. Yeah, that's not bad for Tony. Just to pick Courtney Yates. Interesting. You do have a very strong like character draft. Yeah, Jakar's next. Do I know what she's outside of TV though? I mean, yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm shocked no one picked Malcolm yet, but it's Kenzie High. She's like pretty much like middle of the pack, I believe. I think slightly above. I think she's like 17 or 18 or something like that, if I remember right. Twitter. Yeah, I did see that Twitter got rid of the seeing other people's likes. So that's something. Which is like, yeah, I mean, I guess like obviously, yeah, now people can like whatever they want without consequences, but also it's like, actually, I guess people would search that though, right? I guess that is something people would search. So, I don't know. How many points do I have? 4? Now, which one do I want here? Okay, I don't have enough points for that. I shall probably just buy this. Luke Toki is suddenly more popular. Why? Oh, because like people don't, because they wouldn't have seen his. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I did see this. That Sue from 47 removed her tweets or whatever. So that's kind of funny. Is Marianne top 10? Yes, I believe. She's hovering on it. I believe she made it. But yeah, Jakar's they pick Malcolm. Let's see, Malcolm Freeberg off the board. Sorquill is next. Which is Miriam hired in Jam Jam? They're back to back, I believe.
Seems he was a busy guy.
And I do have Jam Jam higher.
I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to make some.
Do this fucking game. Will Chairs ever do all returnees? Probably not, but you never know.
All the details. I've marked them on your map.
It's not out of the realm possibility. They definitely could. Old school draft. I mean, yeah. Again, like I'm kind of more apt to do these sort of things because, like, yeah, it's obviously just quicker. And also less prep too. It's where again I like obviously don't have to like actually like curate a list myself. Yeah, I play a lot of games multiplayer. That's just a thing I do. That's a thing you do if you play Assassin's Creed. You play all games multiplayer. That's just a thing people that play Assassin's Creed are known for doing. What does the game want me to do? It's not paying attention. Whatever. Vesepia, interesting. Decent pick. It wasn't really on my radar, but yeah. Oh my god, dude. I can't type. There we go. The attack. Final pick of the draft. And then at that point, we could see who didn't get picked. I feel like there's someone that I'm thinking of right now that I'm surprised they haven't been picked. Which... Yeah. Do I say people that are like on top of my head? I guess I might as well. It's like whatever. It's the final pick anyway. So yeah, like I'm surprised Aubrey hasn't gotten picked. I feel like that's someone that I'm like, yeah, like pretty big character, pretty big player. David Wright hasn't been picked. Yeah, Christian. Really, actually, how many one-time players even got picked? I feel like almost everyone that got picked is a returning player or a winner, I guess. Like only non-winning one-time players that got picked, I believe, are Sydney and then Venus and Cassidy. Yeah, everyone else is a returning player. Yeah, Marianne, obviously. I forgot about Todd, actually. Oh, Penner, too. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going Penner. Wow. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of good people left. Which, obviously, you would assume. I mean, there's only 36 people out of, 700? But, yeah, there we go. That's the draft. Yeah, Angelina, obviously. Who else is there that's, like, this definitely has to be, like, good, like, returning players we still haven't gone through, right? Maybe. Who on Winners at War didn't get picked here? I guess, like, okay, perfect. Like, Ben didn't get picked, but that's not shocking. No picked Adam Klein. Tom Westman. Let's see. No one picked Ethan. I think that's a pretty big shot. I mean, Nick is obvious, though. Yeah, I'm surprised no one picked Ethan. I feel like that's a pretty big snub. I'm just, like, running through the winners in my head. Obviously, yeah, Amber, but, like, that's kind of obvious. Tom Westman is a pretty big snub. Ours is not a bottom 10. Ours is actually, like, somewhat high. As in, like, right, like, towards the middle. Because I actually think Aris is kind of like an understated character. Mainly because, like, he's, like, looked at as, like, the normal person in the Kasaya group. But, like, he himself also has some, like, pretty, like, weird moments. I mean, Heidick is Heidick, though. I'm not that shocked. No one picked Heidick. Yeah, Denise. No one picked Denise. No one picked Ty. No one picked Tommy. How dare no one pick Tommy? No one picked Jam. No one picked Todd. No one picked Bob. How dare you not pick Bob? Yeah, that's one of the things I mentioned is that, yeah, like him like telling Melinda and Sri that one of you two are going home. And then we have the call to Wambulance. There's one other thing I talk about. But anyway, it's like... Oh, wait, do I upgrade? We'll just do the mission. Rick Devins. I mean, it's not that shocking that Rick Devins didn't get picked, though. Oh, no, Big Dick Chris! How dare no one pick Big Dick Chris? He's my favorite Survivor player, Big Dick Chris. No one picked Fabio. Anyway, okay, let's get into the actual poll. So, what are we going to do here? We got, what, 10 people, I believe? Oh, wait, we have 10. I forgot, we have 10, not 9. So that means 40 people got picked, not 36. Anyway, so is it 4-3-3? Is that what we're doing? Or 3-3-4? Which one's better? La Fabio, but he's not iconic enough? Yeah, pretty much. Now, what's the better way to balance this, actually? You know, I'll do 3-3-4 because my team is a meme team anyway. See, I'll keep me in the one that has the more amount of people, I guess. So we got Tak, Sorquil, and Jakars. Let's see how this goes. I mean, obviously, like, these are all going to be good teams, right? Like, unless, like, obviously you pick mean people. But, like, yeah, like, I mean, Tak has what? Suri, Kelly Wentworth, Ozzy, Penner. I guess, like, Ozzy's not, like, my favorite person. Sorquil, Boston Rob, Richard Hatch, Amanda Kimmel, Vesepia. Jakars is Tony, Cochran, Earl, Malcolm. So, I think, like, my instinct would be a tax team. even though again I don't love Ozzy, but I feel like obviously Suri and Wentworth are mother. And then I love Penner. Where like Sorkles is solid, but I feel like Vesepia is probably like one of the weaker picks on the board of these teams, I should say. Even though obviously like very important, the fact that she's like the first POC winner, that sort of thing, but like just in terms of like entertainment and that sort of thing, she's kind of a dud. And then Jakar's kind of a like similar-ish thing with Earl, and yeah, I guess that's really all of that. Anyway, we attack 1. So there we go. So attack, first person to be getting points in the new era of drafts. But yeah, so Justin, Brandon, Julian. This is the next one. So Justin, Brandon, Julian. If only I could type. There we go. Yeah, who's in this one? So Sandra, Fairplay, Chris, Courtney. That's a very strong character team. Brandon has Parvati, Tina, Yule, Sarah Lucina. I think Sarah Lucina lost you that one. Julian has Rob Cicino, Tyson, Steven, Wendell. Oh, I forgot about Wendell being, like, that's a podcast pick, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's between Julian and Justin. I think I would lean... It's like, the thing is, like, I think I like the people on Julian's team more, but I think I would pick Justin overall, though. Like Brandon's, I think the Sarah Lucina kind of tanks that one for me. Rob C as a first round pick is pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know how, like, it is like, yeah, it's like I wouldn't have picked it, but I can get why. To be fair, I think getting picked first round that early is maybe, yeah. Like, if it was like by the time it came to me or you, then I would be like, okay, Rob Cicino, that's fine. But yeah, like picking him 6th is pretty early. But yeah. Let's see. So what's this last one? So Menace, Biggest Party, Lion Melon, and me. To which, like, I'm not even going to advocate for myself. Lion Melon has a very iconic team. Again, Russell, Rupert, Jerry, Colby. Biggest Party, Coach and Jeremy are great. Stephanie Gross is fine. Kim Spradlin is a great player, but boring. Menaces is just like Mother at the beginning, but then fucking Keith Nail at the end is funny. Can't vote? Why can't you vote? Actually, this was the thing before, wasn't it? That people were talking about, like, for some reason they couldn't vote. And yeah, I don't know why that is. Was not paying attention. Yeah, I fucked this up. Cool. I might as well kill myself, right? Like, Unity's the type of game where, like, if you just, like, fight, like, a billion enemies at once, you're probably gonna die. And as I say that, I literally was doing well for a second there, but whatever. Alright, Lime Mel 1. Vote for me because you support mothers. Well, it wasn't enough. Actually, I only got 1 vote, which is fine, but, like, still, it's like, I expected, more mother support, even though I didn't even want that support. Yeah, I guess everyone that didn't vote for me just hates mothers then. I guess that's just the thing. Yeah, so we got Tack, Justin, and Lion Melon, the final vote. So all 3 of you will be getting points either way, to where you're the top 3 in the leaderboard. So that's something. So as of right now, you technically qualify for the Big Brother draft. Will you by the time it happens? Who knows? As of now, you do. Yeah, these are all really good teams. I feel like I actually am going to go Lion Melon, personally. So it looks like Attack's probably going to win, which that's fine too. I think I'm between Attack and Lion Melon. I think Justin's like again, very like solid character team, but I don't think they have like I don't think the legacy is necessarily there. Well, I think like Lion Melons is like obviously like all heroes is villains. It's like all iconic players. Like even within that though, it's like players that have like rivalries. I don't know. It feels like perfectly like symmetrical. Which is funny considering like Lion Melon is the, like the team that has the least support seemingly. But yeah, Tech wins. That's fine. Sri, Wentworth, Ozzy, Penner, still very very good team. I think the Ozzy pick is one that I'm like,
You'll come around.
But still a very good team. And then Justin came in second, right?
Here are the details.
Now you being Xander. I mean, you got votes. You got 2 votes. You're not Xander. If you were Xander, you'd be 0 votes. Alright, there we go. So, yeah. That's one draft with the board. I wouldn't be opposed to doing another one like this. Again, like, to be honest, like, if we were to do a challenge season draft, it would probably be around, like, a time like now. Like, it would be, like, as, like, the second draft of stream, but also I don't have it set up. So I'm like, We'll probably just do another shorter one. I guess, like, how much do I need to set up, though? I guess is also the thing. Where I can just have, like, the season numbers. What is happening in the game right now? Like, why is the camera just moving all over the place? Do Big Brother? Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe that'll be something we do. Yeah, Big Brother, like the same thing, but just Big Brother version. BB can. Maybe this is what we just do all the like big show Mount Rushmores. It's like we do Australian Survivor. We do. Why am I doing this? Like it's literally telling me to run. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards doing Big Brother right now. So yeah, let's do Big Brother. Why not? Alright, I'll set up the spreadsheet real quick. Actually, this takes up way too much space typing out Mount Rushmore. I'm just going to put MR. I think that's fine, right? Or Mount, or MTR. Good enough. Okay, so I was copying my name over, and after that, yeah, just anyone that wants in, say now. And yeah, we'll just run the same thing, but just Big Brother players now. Is official new series? I mean, like, like, how many can we do? There's not that many we can do. But yeah, we'll do, like, the few that we can. We'll probably do challenge season draft at some point, yeah. Alright, so we got Brandon, Justin. Have you been in a draft before? I feel like you have, but I don't remember. But anyway, Jatsuki? Anyway, let's put your full name in there. Then okay, again, fuck Twitch chat on desktop for like scrolling down every 2 seconds. Biggest party, Lion Melon at Menace. And then who's after Menace? Julian, Jakars. So you're not going to lose teams for having a shit draft. No, you just don't gain anything. Where yeah, if you don't like move on, you're not getting like negative points. You just don't get any points. Julian Jakars. And then Sorquill, attack. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Alright. So Sorquill. Attack. Which I'm pretty sure this is just the same people, right? Just adding in Jadetsuki. Am I the only streamer that gets it right? Oh, you the name? Well, that's cool. Completely by accident. Which again, obviously I'm not known for saying names right. Alright, let's see. So how do we have? 11, right? Okay, yeah. So it's literally just the same people plus Jitsuki. Alright. So I got 5, 7, 1. Thank you. I finally got an early pick for first time forever. Alright, so it's biggest party, menace, me. Okay, it didn't copy over for some reason. There we go. 5, 7. Okay, it's literally the same numbers again, but okay. Julian, Sorquill, Justin. Okay, what the fuck's happening? My keyboard is like for some reason just like not working sometimes. It's like really weird. I don't know if it's like this laptop's dying out or something. 431. Actually, when did I get this laptop? I got it like when BB-Can 10 was out, so it's only been 2 years. Well, I just realized the last 2 people are the 2 new people. That's not a good look. Anyway, draft order is biggest party. Oh my god, what happened there? All right, biggest party, Menace, me, Julian, Sorquill, Justin, Jakars, Lymel, and Brandon, Jitsuki, and Attack. So, yeah, again, Big Brother US. Again, just Big Brother US for now. Again, we'll probably do a draft later. That includes Can. Yeah, see how this goes. Personal community had a big... Oh, I did see that. Yeah, we haven't talked about that, have we? That Midori turns out to be fake, right? I believe they had like accurate information at first, but then since then, like everything they've said is fake, which is pretty insane. Because like Midori had like such accurate information to begin with that everyone just took like what they said as gospel after that. But like now we know that like pretty much all their like recent information's fake. You just take Taylor. Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't really on my radar for first pick, but I guess it makes a lot of sense, obviously. Actually, too fair. If I was going Mother, then I guess like that has to be the pick, right? But not anymore, I guess. Either way, Menace is next. Well, I mean, too fair, like that could also mean that maybe we get Kingdom Hearts in 2025 then, or it could also mean that like they just were accidentally right and it is 2026. That's also a possibility. Like, sure, I was expecting 2026 personally. Like, I think that kind of just makes sense. Considering, again, we haven't really seen anything in a while, and you would think they would want to hype it up for a bit. And, like, but also, like, it very clearly feels like it's coming, like, relatively soon, to where I feel like 2026 would have been my guess. The Queen of Hand Washing? You mean Lori? Or do you mean Jerry? Yeah, I know, I'm joking. It would have been funny if like you actually did mean fucking Lori. But anyway, yeah. Daniel Rey is off the board. That's annoying because those were like actually 2 good Mother picks. Is Rachel Riley Mother? She probably is Mother, right? Is she who I... Oh, Brittany Haynes is good. Yeah. I'm literally trying to find my Big Brother list. If I can get it open. There we go. Okay. Well, should I pick... Actually, how'd you not pick Franzel? Like, whoever I pick, like, so of the people that, like, are in consideration here, like, no matter who I pick, I'm not getting any other person I'm considering. Like Franzel's mother, right? June is also very mothery. Playing for points. I would have voted for you if you had Franzel. Well, I mean, it depends on what the rest of the team is, but I wouldn't be like against you if you picked Franzel. Anyway, I think I'll go. Shit. All right. I think Brittany or Rachel. You know what? I think Rachel's more personal to me. I'll go Rachel Riley. Like Rachel, like I was a much bigger fan of Rachel at the time than Brittany. So yeah, I'll go Rachel. Then yeah, it's Julian's turn. Actually, there's so many names that start with J in this draft. Yeah, that should just be the rule. No one can ever pick a man, ever. Actually, it is funny that we're through 3 picks and no one picked Dan Giesling. Like, that is kind of funny.
Council's waiting for our report.
Is Dan Mother? I mean, if you want him to be. What am I doing here? Oh, loot. Oh, hey, Viver. Yeah, you're late to the start of the new era of drafts. You'll never get past all of them. But super, I am considering just like grandfathering you into the season drafts anyway, just because like, okay, cool. What the fuck? Just because like, you were like by far the #1 person from the first era anyway. But I guess it'll depend on like how many people we can fit in and stuff too in the drafts. Just kind of the annoying thing. I don't know. We might like for Big Brother. What's like so more than likely we're getting a 16-person cast, right? So like, what's better, having 8-person in the draft and everyone gets 2, or having? What did we do last time? We did like 6 or something, right? And then like chat got people. I think maybe we would do 8. Yeah, I think 8 would make sense. So I guess yeah, I would be able to grandfather you into that one pretty easily. Anyway, yeah, with new format too. Yeah, that is something we could do. You could always add. Actually, yeah, I guess if you want to join, I guess we can just add you in now. Actually, yeah, that's part of the new era is that we're not doing. Okay, we'll probably still end up doing like again, like if we do the challenge draft. That's obviously one where there's limited options. But for the most part, okay, we'll probably do these more like free-form drafts. But anyway, so yeah, Julian picked Tiffany. I assume Tiffany Mitchell, right? Like I assume not Tiffany Russo. Yeah, okay. I'll add you a Viber. Again, because we already started draft, I'll have to add you as like the last pick. But yeah, I'll add you. Wait, what happened to you? Oh, did you mention Tiffany? Is that what happened? Or you're upset that added people. Either way. Soracle's next. No, you'll finish this draft. I mean, that's also theoretically fine. Even I don't know, how does that work? I guess like it is still fine, but it's like I guess it's like it's kind of an advantage, right, to have less people theoretically. I guess with a draft like this, not really though. Which, by the way, I didn't even explain what the draft was to Yoviver, but like we're just picking Big Brother players to create a Mount Rushmore. So essentially, create teams of 4, pick whoever you want of people that aren't picked yet, obviously.
That's a lot of bastards. Give him a smoke bomb and slip away.
Circle picked Janelle. Interesting. Yeah, I like Janelle. Never been my sort of pick. Well, obviously just has a massive legacy, so it does make sense. Yeah, Justin is next. June. Okay, makes a lot of sense too. Okay, this game's a masterpiece, dude. But yeah, Junsong off the board. Jakars is next. Is anyone here not drafting? Probably a couple people, but not many.
He killed Monsieur de la Serre.
Patience. Severe's not the target.
Oh yeah, are we all still? Yeah, it is all still women. Yeah, someone had like somehow no one has picked Dan Giesling or Will yet, which is pretty insane.
There! You'll never get past all of them. Drop some smoke.
But yeah, how do we actually? We should formulate this rule now, right? How does it work if someone drops out before the end?
Let's go.
Because like, I get like it would have to like I think it would have to be like how far they get, right? Because I think the thing is like right now, if like with what's it called, with only like one person, and if you drop out after only having like if you only were in one round out of 4, then I feel like I don't know, is it even worth having you in the voting at the end in the to potentially get points? Where I feel like that's not like fully fair if you're not even there for like half of it. Okay, Jakars picked Dan. Well, there we go. Yeah, you might have just instant lost the draft then. But again, you do you. Limeon is next. Oh yeah, you can keep going. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. Mother Rush, sure. Anyway, like that's like I just see like the UNT and it made me think of like another word. Wait, no, they should have to get all their picks. Yeah. Or I think like should we allow like someone else to pick for you? I don't know. How do we do this? Because like obviously like before it was like okay, we could do random number generator. But like now we don't even have like a grouping of people to pick from. I put Dan on, right? Oh, I forgot. I had still selected, so it never showed up for you guys. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Dan's picked. So next up is Lion Melon. Are you a game changer? I mean, I guess. I guess like with this sort of list though, I could still technically do a random number generator. Because obviously I have a list of all the players. So I could like do a random number generator of like 1 through 312. And then like whatever number you get, that's who you get from my like player ranking. But I don't know what like the consistent rule should be though. Man who got a foot job from Nicole. See, now you're breaking the rule too. So, anyway, yeah, Will off the board. Brandon is next. Actually, yeah, you haven't even made your first pick yet. Yeah, I think for a draft like this, though, it's easy to RNG people. I think the issue comes from, like, if we're doing, like, a general reality TV, like, draft or something like that. Because, like, even to actually Survivor US, I also have a list of all the players now. So, like, we could do that for Survivor US as well. But, yeah, like, I think the issue comes from, like, if we're doing, like, a general reality TV thing, then, like, how do we determine it by random number generator? But, again, I guess we'll figure it out when that comes. Vanessa, alright. She's the only Vanessa US, isn't she? Vanessa Russo. Okay, Jitsuki's next. You appreciate mothers? Is Vanessa mother? I guess Vanessa's mother, right? I never thought of Vanessa as mother, but I guess she is mother. When did the term mother become so commonly used, by the way? Because I know it has been for like a bit, but like when was like who's the first like reality TV person that like you heard being called mother? Wait, cool. Well, yeah, she does have a child now, so that's actually I just was no one picked Yvonne, which I guess to be fair, it's like obviously not the greatest like player. But still, I am pretty surprised Devon didn't get picked until now. Okay, if only I could... I'm trying to copy and paste her name, and just for some reason it's not working. There we go. Devon off the board. Attack is next. Be quiet. I mean, Jakars and Lionel hate women. I mean, that's what it seems like. I mean, that seems to be the clear indicator from seeing how the draft played out. Actually, I genuinely forgot Suri was eligible for this. Yeah, that's kind of insane. I legitimately forgot.
I'll still be running when you're dead.
Got 3 mothers next. I mean, we'll see. I feel like that's not what you're known for. Yeah, Suri is a good character, especially by the end where she just like was so over it. Like that kind of made her character even more like interesting. Oh, you've only seen 1 season? Well, alright, we'll see how this goes. Oh wait, oh wait, I forgot. That's your meaning pick Corey. Okay, sure, yeah, why not? I guess Corey Wernberger's a first round pick. I guess. Yeah. So Elviver is next. Which you have 2 picks in a row. From OTT and Celebrity. I would say no. Actually, I don't know. I think it's on the edge. I would say no. Yeah, I'd just say no for the sake of this. Just because I feel like one, it becomes more of a pain when it comes to the random number generator to include Celebrity and stuff. But then also I would rather keep this like pure, at least for the first one. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably eventually do like a BB Can one. Then after that, we'll probably just do everything and just be any Big Brother player ever. I guess I don't know. Do we do ever? I guess like maybe just North American. Because I guess if we do ever, then that like makes it very wonky if like people that played Celebrity BBUS, and it just gets really insane at that point. Or sorry, BB UK. I mean, and that's just where it gets like really insane. But yeah, I think we'll eventually just expand it. But for now, we'll keep it just proper US. All right, so you picked. Wait, okay. I see you picked Allison. Who's your first pick? Nicole France. All right, well, there we go. Which, yeah, that makes sense. Allison Irwin's a pretty good pick. I definitely would have picked Allison if she came back to me. But yeah, Attack's next. All right, Ranger. Where did you hear earlier? Where are you? Actually, wait. You were here earlier, right? Or am I just like completely misremembering that? Anyway, what are we drafting? We're drafting. Well, really, we're just drafting Big Brother players. But we're making a Mount Rushmore, so essentially 4 rounds. You were okay. That's what I was saying. Like I feel like you were here. I'll get to pick America. I guess you are at this point.
Don't seem terribly fond of him.
Yeah. Jatsuki is next. Imagine you picked the Hitmen. I mean, you at least would have had 2 of the best players of all time. That would be something. Rennie. Interesting. Not on my radar, but okay. Okay, I was like looking up how to spell her last name. I remembered it was like a weird, like I knew it was Martin, but I just didn't remember how you spelled it. Yeah, there we go. Rennie Martin off the board. Brandon's next. Brittany Haynes, yeah. Actually, how did Brittany Haynes make it this far? Yeah, I was considering picking her third, and she dropped to what, like pick number, what is this, like 15? 16? Yeah, that's pretty insane. Anyway, Lion Melon is next. If you didn't pick Tiffany, you're going to pick Rennie. Well, there you go. Actually, who should I pick? I feel like someone just came to my mind that would be funny. I don't know if funny is really the right term, but it would definitely be Mother. You said she was like pick 2, yeah. Because I think it was just like, it just felt kind of obvious that she would be picked by now. You support women, if you say so.
Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they aren't sitting idle.
We might have learned more.
I don't know if there's much evidence to that, though. Yeah, it's like, I feel like he's about to pick like Derek or Cody. Wait, Arcane season 2 revealed to be the final season? That's only the second season. Like that's kind of a weird thing to reveal with your second season. But I mean, maybe I'll watch it. Especially if it's that short. I mean, I guess I might as well watch it, right?
Assassin.
Andy, alright. I mean, could be worse.
I charge you to go to
but it's not great. Anyway, Jakarta's next. Go Ian for autism representational. There we go. Ian Terry off the board. Justin's next. I guess that doesn't mean you support gay rights. Someone made a video. What if 46 is Titan versus Rel? What a weird idea. Okay. Oh, it's like returnees too? I thought it was literally just like redividing the tribe into Titans versus Rebels. And this is just kind of like a standard, I guess not really fully standard, because then you have like Deshaun and like Tori, I guess not necessarily. Actually, is Erica a rebel? Which I guess she's not a Titan necessarily, but like I don't know if I would describe Erica as a rebel. Anyway, Justin picked Felicia. That's about right. Cannon, right? I was trying to remember her last name. It's Cannon. But yeah, Felicia off the board. Sorquil is next. How's Blue Kim been picked? Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe no one wanted to pick Blue Kim. By the way, I do find it funny how like I do see this like massive resurgence online for Blue Kim now. Now everyone's like forgot about all the dumb shit she did on BB25. That now like you just see a whole bunch of fucking Twitter accounts just fucking loving Blue Kim. I wish Danny hadn't picked 22 because she would be a good pick. Yeah. I might pick her anyway, but yeah. Blue wasn't like problematic. She was just like really bad at the game. And like would like constantly like mess things up for the people that like are or that were the Twitter favorites at the time. Twitter feeds nothing but Blue Kim. She would body shame people. I actually don't remember that, but it's not fully shocking. Yeah, that's what Sorquil should definitely pick Big Jeff. Who is the biggest? Well, I guess like okay, actually you're picking Danny Donato. All right, well there we go. I was literally gonna pick Danny Donato if she came back to me. Where do we put Briones now? I don't know how to spell that, so I guess I'll just put Danny Donato. Julian's next. Alright, what do I want to do here? I think I'll actually do side content. Just why not? Remember her shitting on Corey because he had an underbite? Yeah, I forgot that that's the reason. Like, that was one of the reasons why, but obviously, yeah, I remember her, like, really shitting on Corey.
Something I can help you with?
The only person that you want is still on the board.
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance.
We'll go all in with female players. I mean, I think if you want any chance at winning this draft, I think you have to. So because I think Jakar's is automatically out, Limemountain's automatically out. Are they the only two? Oh no, Attack also picked Corey. So, hey, you've already lost. So, Jose is a mother. Eh. Wait, why is the music still playing? Like, the music's definitely glitched, right? Getting all the reindeer game hosts. Oh wow, yeah, that's the thing you could do. Yeah, DX off the board. That's how you spell his last name, right? XI. Yeah, okay. Actually, that just reminded me. Derek X is younger than me. That's kind of sad to think about. So is Claire, right? Anyway, all right, my turn. I don't know, who do I go with? I feel like all my like top picks are gone now. So, all right, let's just like see the women that are on the top of my winner or on my player ranking. Franzel's gone. Daniel Reyes is gone. Vanessa Russo's gone. June is gone. Tiffany's gone. Maggie, but fuck Maggie. Casey's boring as fuck, so fuck Casey. Taylor's gone. Actually, wait, no one picked Suri. Do I want Suri, though? I don't know if I want Suri. Stop. Well, imagine I picked Matt Klotz. Imagine I did that. You know, I'm not even going to follow this list. I think I am going to go Diane. Probably. Yeah, I'll go Diane. I mean, is anyone actually going to pick Matt Klotz? Yeah, obviously, I've defended Matt Klotz's game like so much. Yeah, I would never in a million years pick Matt Klotz. I mean, I'm looking at my like player ranking. I was literally just looking at the order of my player ranking. But Menace is next. See, Menace should pick Matt Klotz. That's something Menace should do. That's just the thing Menace would do is pick Matt Klotz. Could pick Jag. I mean, go ahead. Who says otherwise about what? Oh, you got Jason Guy. Interesting. I mean, you did pick a guy. So, oh, actually, but then you have Daniel Reyes and Jason Guy. That's pretty insane, actually. So yeah, good for you. Biggest Party is next. You wouldn't even fuck Matt Klotz. Well, I wouldn't either. So. Jesse beats Erica and Shan. That sounds about right, actually. Fucking Austin was second boot. Actually, I was just Sabaya got the same. That's kind of funny. Matt is ugly as fuck. I feel like all the talk wait, was okay. All the talk pre-season was about how like attractive Matt Klotz was. Can I even renovate anything? Do I even want to renovate anything? It's just for missions? Yeah, it's not really that helpful. Decide that after that. Wait, decide that after my final pick I'll leave? Okay. Put no thought into who I was picking after Jason. I'm now lost. Well, it's like Paul first. Interesting. Let's see if I can spell his name right without looking it up. Oh wow, it's actually right. Well, there we go. Or their name. But I feel I love how like you pick Taylor first, then your second pick is Paul. Yeah, you could get Tyler and then get all the good runners up. But also, would you want to do that? Okay, this is actually genuinely bothering me at this point that the fucking music's still playing. Is there no quit thing in this game either? Like, can you not go to main menu? I guess there's no incentive to go to main menu in this game, is there? Because there's only one save file, which is really fucking dumb too. Huh. Remember, you can't pick men. I mean, actually, I guess, yeah, I guess picking non-binary people is the way to go then. Take your chances to take Derek. Well, I guess that's over. Okay, is that how? That's not how you spell Lepasser, right? Okay, I did get it wrong. There we go. All right, Menace is next. Actually, how's no one pick Cody Calafiore? Actually, if I was picking men, I think I would genuinely pick Paulie at this point. Just because it would be funny, but again, I'll stick to just women because that's obviously what I'm known for.
Paris, September 23rd, 1788.
Cool. Thank you for the letter.
Paris.
No, game, please. Let me leave. Thank you. Wish you place you pick Cameron. I mean, yeah, thank God. Thank God Cameron would have been a first round pick. Now you have Reyes and Jason. You mean BB3, baby. Lisa. I mean, like, would Marcellus tank? I feel like Marcellus doesn't tank for me. But to be fair, I think there's also probably just better picks right now, but yeah, I like Marcellus, at least. Pair story. Cummings, can't say Danielle's name. Last name? How do you say it? Butterfly. Well, there we go. But yeah, actually, yeah. Imagine they are on next X's season. That'll be something. Choosing Kaser. Yeah. I would have picked Kaser already if I wasn't picking all women. But yeah, Kaser's a good pick. But it's also a guy, so you've already lost the draft. But yeah, it's a good pick. Alright, let's look at the remaining. Who's next? On the list, women-wise. Nicole Nielsen. Brittany got picked. Diane got picked. Allison got picked. April Lewis. Karen. Shelly. That's a contender. Let's pick Nicomas yet. This is actually kind of a tough pick, I actually. So I have Rachel Riley and I have Diane. Who goes with them? Like, I have someone in mind, but like I feel like it doesn't match with like the team I have already. Alright, so because I think I'm gonna go... I'll go Keisha. Because Keisha is also mother, so yeah. Julian's next. These guys, like, I think at this point, like, there was a one-time player that I think like would be in the conversation, but it's just like they just don't match with this team. Which I guess, to be fair, I mean, not a great team diversity-wise, so maybe that would have been a decent pick. But yeah, I think Keisha just kind of blends more of this team. Pick Paloma. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Can you pick Suhawk? No. What, just because she showed up on BB2? Anyway, Jordan Lloyd, yeah. Yeah, because you're trying to get all the reindeer game hosts, right? So there we go. Got him. So that's something. Circle's next. Okay, dude, the music is genuinely bothering me at this point. Like, it is funny how broken this game still is. Despite people saying that, oh my god, it's so good after the patches. Their 37's final leg was canceled in Miami due to flooding? Really? Is it, like, it was filming just now? I didn't even realize 37 was still filming. I just assumed it was done already. Chada, yeah, that's who I was talking about. I was so close to picking Hannah Chada. Anyway, Justin's next. Yeah, like, I think if I'm going full mother, I think Hannah would have been the pick there, but I just feel like Hannah doesn't blend in with Rachel and Diane. I feel like they're like on different, like, I don't know. To be fair, I guess your team is fucking Danny Donato and Janelle, which kind of is like the same thing, but like still, it feel right to have them all on the same team. Today was the filming for finale. How long ago did it start? It feels like it started forever ago. By the way, looking up Hannah, it's actually insane to me that Hannah was born after the year 2000. I kind of forgot about that. Anyway. Justin's next. Picking Josh, yeah. Okay, if I was picking men, I would have picked Josh by now, probably. Anyway, Josh off the board. Jakars is next. Was it really only 2 weeks ago? It really felt like longer than that. Actually, what am I doing in the game right now? Where is the shop guy? Oh, is that his first man? I guess it is, yeah. Justin, you've lost. It's a tragedy. It just happened so quick. High difficulty mission. Yeah, we'll try it anyway. Oh, I forgot about that. I never talked about, oh, you're picking Helen? Helen Kim is her last name, right? Yeah, okay. But, yeah. Helen off the board. I mean, kind of obscure pick for right now. But I guess, to be fair, like, on the same level as, like, Hannah, so I guess it's, like, whatever. Anyway, Lion Mountain's next. Yeah, I never talked about UB Ford. That was bad. That was really bad. I was just so bored the entire time. And, like, I was, like... Because, like, it's like we got rumors beforehand that was, like, oh, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is going to make an appearance. I was like, oh, that'll be cool. But no, that's not there. And then, like, we get the re-announcement of Prince of Persia remake. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then you realize that, oh, all they're doing is just, like, literally showing a title card and that's it. Tyler. Well, there we go. I love how, like, everyone you've picked so far are in the top 10 for me of players. But they're all men, though, so that's the issue. But yeah, Brandon's next. But yeah, Assassin's Creed did not look great from my point of view. It doesn't look, like, terrible either. It just looks like very mid. Like, it just looks like because again, like I think after the Xbox event, I was like, okay, Assassin's Creed actually looks kind of good. It looks like they actually like changed things. Like animations look different. It did look like, okay, this is like showing it as if it like actually is in a new engine, because like supposedly it is like a modified engine again. But then like we saw the gameplay and it was like, oh no, it's just more of the fucking same. Like slightly better, but like, I don't know, it's just more fucking modern Assassin's Creed. And yeah, Outlaws also like looks boring to me too. I really just did not care about anything there. Is Drew bad TV? Yes. Again, competent player for sure, but yeah, not great TV. It seems both a blessing and a curse. All amazing players, but all men. Yeah. What a curse that is. Also, All-Stars 5. Oh, well, yeah. Who are the new people? So we got Turbo and we got Dario. We assumed was on initially and then it wasn't, and then now he is again. Yeah, Turbo, it's like, again, like, it's dumb, but it's not, like, to me, I think Fessy and, like, Amber are more egregious, and, like, even, like, Big T are more egregious than Turbo. So, like, at least Turbo, again, like, does have this, like, legendary status to, like, quantify enough to be an all-star, I guess. Like, where if we're taking all-star by its, like, basic, like, meaning, then, like, I think he is an all-star. I think, to me, all-star really means OG in this sense, to where he's not an OG, but I think he is, like, an all-star. So I guess, like, whatever. Dario also, it's like, we were, like, he was on initially. I was fine with him there. I'm fine with him on this cast. You picked Cat Dunn? Okay. I guess. I guess that's the thing you did. Cat Dunn off the board. Jutsuki is next. Yeah, pairs we haven't really talked about yet, which is like, some of them are obvious, obviously, like Fessy and Amber together, which is like, just give them the win already. But then like, some of them I don't get, and like, super, I didn't do a deep dive into like looking at why these pairs were made and everything, but like, I legitimately just did not get some of these pairings. By the way, fuck this game. This is why Unity is shit, dude. Let's just let me fucking climb down. This fucking game. Whatever. No, please, game. Thank you. Are you actually picking Amber B? Well, there we go. Berzotra? Is that how you spell it? Wait, what the fuck? How did I just delete the entire thing? Okay. That's not how you spell that. Okay, cool. I found it. Yeah, Tax next. You haven't played Odyssey? I mean, that sounds miserable, but I probably will do that on stream at some point. I think it'd be funny. I actually I said this before. I think I'm gonna play Red on stream. Because yeah, like, I think for this next year, I think I'm gonna fully commit to, like, I'm just gonna play games like that I haven't played before on stream now. I just don't have time in my, like, real time to, like, play games anymore. So, like, for games like that, like games where I don't really care about, like, the story and that sort of thing, I think I'm just gonna play them on stream. It's like, whatever. So I think I'll play AC Red, or fuck, AC Shadows. I forgot what the fucking real name is now. But yeah, I'll play Shadows on stream. Because I think it'll be funny. Kayla, Melissa would have been great. Yeah, they could have gotten Kayla. I mean, like, Melissa and Nicole is not, like, you know, that's fine. Like, they're exes. I don't know, that's, like, whatever. Okay, what was that? That looked weird. Game? Dude, this fucking game sucks, dude. Thank you. Izzy? Okay. What's her last name again? It's like Glitchner or something like that, right? Gleitcher? There we go. I love that, like, Cerise still has not been picked yet, right? But anyway, you have Ivor, your last 2 picks. Again, this will be the final round. Give him play Fast and Furious Crossroads. Imagine I actually played that again. Nicole Z is the worst final performer in challenge history. Seemingly. Hasn't gone great for her. Maybe about Fessy's bad at finals, yeah. But also, like, almost this entire cast is bad at finals, though, aren't they? Especially the people that are, like, likely to get to the end. Which is, like, what, Fessy... And, like, different. Fessy's also paired up with Amber B, who is, like, good at, like, at least the endurance part of finals. Jen Johnson, I mean... you still have a chance, maybe. Alright, or not. Street Fields and Jen Johnson. See, now your Viper actually does have a mother team. Or it's not even like a fake mother team, like normal. This is actually a real mother team. We got Tax next. Final round. Didn't Fessy say once he wins, he's done? I feel like that is a thing. I feel like I remember Fessy saying something like that. No, actually, no. I think that's Horacio that I'm thinking of. But maybe Fessy did say the same thing. But no, Horacio is the person that said that once he wins, he's done.
Come to our ritual. The password is the Father of Understanding.
Oh, I want you to pick Cam? I don't. I really don't want you to pick Cam. I don't want anyone to pick Cam. I'd rather you pick, like, Mimi than pick Cam. Fucking Bojo. I mean, that's fine, too. That's actually... Yeah. Actually, it is funny though that of like a draft that has you picking 44, that has us picking 44 players of Big Brother, that Bowie Jane ends up being one of those. But either way, Jitsuki's next. Oh, wait, Blue. Okay, yeah, that's fine too. Blue Kim. How could we forget about Kitty Kitty Purr? Cam is coming. How to shoot number 5. That is the thing he does. That was such a weird thing. I hope they do it again for 26. Of have those like very awkward one-liner TikTok intros or whatever. Oh, wait, do I want to do this? Oh, this is the first assassination. We're at that point already? Fuck it, we'll do it. Why not? I forgot how short this game is. Because if you just do main story, it is like really, really short because like each sequence is only like 2 missions.
What's our plan? Our plan.
Between a few people? I mean, yeah, I assume Daniel Durston's one of those people.
Devise your own plan. I'm not here to hold your hand.
From Seattle, Washington. Actually, I want to look this up again. B25, no TikTok.
Out of the way. Move. Where the hell was Duchesneau?
I actually found it. Okay, cool. That doesn't take that long.
If you can't find a weakness to
having our new house guests introduce themselves.
Secured the cathedral.
From the Smoky Mountains of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, the world's favorite chillbilly, it's Red.
The biggest party girl in the house, DJ Bowie J.
So awkward, dude. I also like.
Spiciest diva walking the streets of New York.
It's so funny how like Blue's preseason stuff.
With the hair that don't care on a weird mare coming out of suit number 5.
Yeah, what's that even mean? I still don't even like I do, but like it's like why'd they make him just say that? Coming out of shoot number 5.
At a staggering height of 5'5", the funny, charming, irresistible. Sorry, ladies. It's Izzy.
It's so funny that she's like clearly going to say her last name. They just cut her off.
And the handsome one, if I should say so myself, Jerry Fields.
And in the blue corner, weighing in at 137 pounds of pure power.
It's funny how Corey comes off so much more nerdy in the preseason.
Corey, woohoo, yeah, from Seattle, Washington. That's that guy.
Oh no! I tried to go see chat again, and just it cuts it off. What an icon. Did anyone pick Heisem? Someone should pick Heisem.
Life of the party, big personality in the room, Felicia Cannon.
God damn it, it won't play when I'm not looking at it. That's kind of annoying. Oh, there we go. I got it. Anyway. Fucking Jag is so awkward. Candace. Do you think of Candace? Fucking Avenger music for... oh yeah, fucking main character energy too for me.
Coming in from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Surfer Bro, Matt Claus.
Yeah, what a fucking weird video.
All work, no play.
This is like Kirsten's last, and it's such a like anticlimactic one too. But anyway, all right, let's finish this draft. Ditsuki pick Candace. All right, Brandon pick Nokomis. Okay, it's a pretty decent pick at this point. And Celia Brandon. Oh my god, what's her last? It's Deadman, right? But how do you spell it? Whatever, I guess I'll have to look this up. Deedmon. There we go. Alright, Lime Melon is next. Felicia should have been last, yeah. Or Heisem. Yeah, Luke is a person that exists. That is definitely a player of Big Brother. That definitely played. You're choosing Cody? Well, there we go. I mean, you got all top... what were they? Top 7 or top 8 players for me? So, at least you got that. I mean, you probably won't get any votes, but you at least got that. But yeah, Jakarta's next. Marcellus. Interesting. Okay. Reynolds is his last name, right? Yeah. But please let me paste it. There we go. Justin is next. Was that mean? Was what mean? Even with Turbo as Nani's partner, I don't think she can win. I mean, it's her best chance, right? But like, I don't know how good is like Turbo at like puzzles. I see you later. Attack. Natalie BB9. Well, it's like Natalie Cuniel or something, right? Cuniel. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, there we go. Natalie BB9 off the board. Sorquil's next. Okay, so you're staying now anyway. Turbo's injured, is he? Oh, well then he's fucked then, right? If he has Nani as his partner. So yeah, I think like this has got to be like Fessy and Amber season then, right? Oh, fuck off. Wait, do I have skill points to use? Shit. Wait, where's the oh, there we go, skills. It's under stealth, right? Shock Turbo's even on. Yeah, like, you would think that he would just not, but I guess like they really, really wanted him, I guess, to be paired with Nani. What do I want to do here? Probably this, right? Yeah, it's time to pick Drew Daniel, obviously. That's obviously the pick right now. And Drew Daniel is probably like one of the best people left gameplay-wise, right? Now, what do I want? Do I want Staggered Strike, or do I want... what's here? I probably want to get this. Yeah, I'll probably just wait then. Yeah, Drew might be like one of the most boring players to ever play Big Brother. Oh, fuck off! Alright, well, there we go. How many Big Brother players are actually good at the game? Like, I don't know. Good as in like, I don't know, like fully competent, whatever. I would say like, what was it, like 80 or so, 70 something. Good as in like I would actually have like a lot of faith in them and that sort of thing. Probably like, I don't know, like what was it, 17? Was that what I said? 18, stuff like that? Not a lot. SB, okay, cool. Sure, why not? I don't remember her last name. It's like C something, right? Is it like Siegel? Stagel? Wait. Yeah, Stagel. What an icon. I didn't realize she was that old. She's 30. But yeah, Julian's next. Where are you gonna go now? Now that you're after, now that you've gone after all the, reindeer game people. Yeah, Sarah Beth was actually fun on the show. Again, questionable player. But fun the show. Are you sure you want to take Frankie? I think you're better off not taking Frankie. Why I talk highly on Corey in my 39 review? I like Corey. Again, that's why I picked him as my first pick in my in the All-Stars 5 draft. I generally don't understand why people don't like Corey. Because like even before 39, like there was like a lot of like online people just not liking Corey, and I never really got it. But yeah. Actually, yeah, you're probably better off picking Xavier, but yeah, all right, Frankie Grande off the board. All right, who am I picking? So who's the okay? Let's look through all the women that haven't gotten picked yet. So Chada's now been picked. Lisa, I think I think the highest ranked woman on my player ranking that hasn't been picked yet is April Lewis, but I'm not picking April Lewis. Then Karen from BB5, which is also kind of boring. Shelly from BB13. Lisa, again, is Lisa Mother? Maybe. Christmas, not picking Christmas. Amanda, not picking Amanda. Erica is boring. Daniel Murphy. Holly, Angela. Christy Murphy. Krista Siegel. Christine, Sharon. Nicole Anthony, Yvette, Liz Nolan, thank God. What are the more likable people? Michelle Noonan, should I pick Michelle Noonan? Libra, should I pick Libra? Yeah, Alyssa Lopez, that's a person there. Who do I have again? Wait, I have Rachel Riley, Diane Henry, Keisha. Yeah, who blends in with these people the most? Like, Erica probably does, but also it's fucking Erica. I don't really like Erica. I guess Lisa is fine, right? I think Lisa Donahue's fine, but like, I don't really like Lisa that much. Yeah, Libra as a person. Yeah, I do have Keisha already. Yeah, I'll pick Libra. Thompson, right? That's her last name. Libra's 47? I don't know if she was that old now. I guess to be fair, BB10 was, what, 15 years ago? Which that's actually kind of insane to think about, but anyway. Menace is next. Erica's hot? Yeah. But just don't like her. Scott BB4, imagine. Amanda BB4, I mean. I wouldn't be, like, depending on what the draft is, I wouldn't be opposed to picking Amanda BB4. Obviously not for this. Again, straight for AU, I don't even know who we're even looking at anymore, for only 7 people. Because I think it's just, like, such a tight field to where, like, I don't know what approach they're necessarily going to take. Yeah, we're going to try this again. Like, obviously, George is just a lock. Oh, okay, that was just me actually being dumb. Like, I was not anywhere close to hitting that. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let them kill me again. Oh, does that not even let you kill innocents? Oh, I forgot about that. That's the thing they took out for Ascension, isn't it? Alright, kill me. The cornbread? I mean, he's not eligible. Being Asian, Erica's... Yeah. Actually, I'm Asian too, but, like, to be fair, I'm not, like... No. It's, like, obviously, I don't know, like, just in general, like, racist comments have never really bothered me personally, because I don't, like, take them seriously. I just find it, like... I don't know. It's, like, I think it's, like... I'm never, like, hurt by people making racist comments. I'm just like, oh, you're just kind of an idiot then. Shima? Well, that's fine. Shima Simone, right? Okay, cool. There we go. And then Biggest Party has the final pick. But yeah, obviously I don't like that Erica did say that. Yeah, again, obviously that was years ago. I don't think that's any indication like who she is as a person now. But like even beyond that, she's just boring though. Yeah, I thought Shima was on like, was it like Dateline or something? She was like interviewed for something. I mean, it depends on what airs first. Like, if Brains of Brawn airs first, then potentially there'll be a person from it on AU vs. the World. But I believe the rumors that AU vs. the World is supposed to air first, though, right? I barely got that. I hit too early. Somehow I got through that. She should go in House of Villains. I'm going to be opposed to it. David Alexander. Well, there we go. I love when you start off your team with fucking Taylor Hale, and then it devolves into thinking Paul, Derek, and then at the end is David Alexander. But either way, all right. Wait, I just realized this isn't this the same group? Yeah, what the fuck? So okay, if I'm doing this first poll, so I mean it'll probably be 4-4-3, right? But if I am doing this first poll of Biggest Party, Menace, me, and Julian, it's the exact same four as last time, just swapping out Lymel for Julian. And Julian was actually right next to Menace, too. That's actually kind of insane. Like, this was essentially almost inverse of what the last draft was. I didn't even notice that until now. Oh, is it 12 people? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, we'll do 4-4-4-4 then. Or 4-4-4. Actually, I don't know. Actually, maybe I wouldn't be opposed to doing 3. Because again, if we're trying to get more points on the leaderboard at this point, I wouldn't be opposed to, again, like doing, like it would still be like 2 people get only 1 point. But again, I wouldn't be opposed to doing like 4 qualifiers just so we get more points on the leaderboard right now. Like, it wouldn't have really made sense to do it last time, right? We only had 10, but I think it makes a bit more sense now that we have 12. So yeah, let's do it. Why not? You're gonna lose to a bitter jury either way, probably. So yeah, Biggest Party, Menace, and me. So yeah, Biggest Party. What time are we at? 2:30. Okay. Menace and me. There we go. Like straight up, I think I would vote Menace of these. Like Menace is Kaser, and then it has Danielle and Jason, and then Shima's solid too, obviously. All right, let's see if I can get the special assassination. Oh wait, is he right there? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Excuse me? That's so stupid. Like, I was, like, right above him, and instead of, like, assassinating the actual target, it assassinates the guy next to him. That's obviously exactly what I wanted to do. Whatever. Oh my god. Wow, Menace went with 11 votes. Which I mean, like, it is a very strong team. I mean, again, for Menace, who has very inconsistent teams, I mean, this is definitely probably one of the strongest teams he's ever picked. So, wait, did I get 0 votes, by the way? Yeah, that's kind of funny. I feel like I had a decent team, but whatever. Alright, wait. Julian, Sorkle, Justin is the next one. Then best team. There we go. The most dominant winner of the new era? I mean, I guess. Yeah, no one picked Jag. How did no one pick Jag? How dare you not pick the most dominant winner? Yeah, this one, I think I'm... actually, this is a tough one. Yeah, I think they're all, like, pretty good. I think I'm going to vote Sorquill. Just because I do like Hannah and Sarah Beth. And, like, I like Danny. Janelle's kind of whatever. But, they're really all three pretty good. I think Julian kind of ruined his with Frankie. And to be fair, Jordan also isn't the greatest. You know, Justin's, it's like Natalie's not a bad pick, but Natalie's just kind of fine. In that spot to where it's like, yeah, I think like Sorquills is more of a, you know, more of a me team. Oh wow, it was 6-5-4 was the vote. All right, well there we go. Circle moves on. Imagine if a 6-5-4 vote actually happened on some sort of reality show. Like, that'd be pretty insane. We had Jakars, Lime Mountain. Like, that would never even be possible in Survivor, right? Unless they, like, just had everyone vote together early on for some reason. Or, like, just everyone had an extra vote for some reason. Jakars, Limo, and Brandon is next. By the way, actually, maybe that would be a more interesting idea. That would be so broken still, but, like, again, like, obviously there's the talk about, like, what if everyone had an idol? What if everyone had an extra vote? What if everyone just started the game with an extra vote? Like, that would be pretty insane to see. Yeah, let's see. Who did I vote for? I didn't look at it. Well, Brandon's the only one that didn't pick a guy, so... like, that should be the automatic win, but it does look like Jakars is winning. Which... yeah. They have Dan. But... that was against the rules. Vote you if you're not bitter. Well, 2 people voted for you, so 2 people aren't bitter. Jakars won. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I voted for Brandon, but that's fine. At least it wasn't Lime Melon. That would have been a travesty. 872. I'm a truther, sure. What's the final one? Jitsuki. Attack. And Eoviver. Wait, this is the draft that Eoviver joined late, isn't it? For some reason, I was thinking it was last draft. Anyway, there we go. I think this one's just in... for me, at least, is an easy Eoviver pick, which is like, do we want to put Eoviver back on top? Like, I think it... I don't know. Do we just want a repeat of last time? But, I do think, like, genuinely, Eoviver has a really strong team. Fuck off, I really missed that. Alright, whatever, I guess we'll fucking try. There's a... opportunity, right?
Did you see the... what have we here? An altar boy? Or just a common cutpurse? Get him!
No? Okay, cool. Well, I fucked that up. He is Tony. I guess. Alright, your Viper did win. Actually, why did I even fight these guys? I might as well kill myself at this point, right? Jisuke came very close, though. But, yeah, I think Yo Viper's team's just a bit more iconic. To where that was the deciding fact for me, at least. Alright, final poll. Unless we get a tie, to where I guess well, to fair, if it's a tie for third, then who cares? But outside that, we'll rerun if the tie anywhere else. But Menace, Sorko, Jakars, and Yo Viper. Let's see. So the question is, so like on paper, I think the two strongest teams are Menace and Yo Viper. I think Menace's team is genuinely stronger, but he picked guys though, so don't know if that should count. But also he's against Yo Viper, which is, again, do we want Yo Viper? Wait, did I accidentally win? I didn't mean to win. Oh, well, that's great. Do we want Yo Viper just to be back on top again? I don't even see the... Wait, where are the results? There we go. Ooh, Menace might win this. For the first time ever, Menace might be at the top of the leaderboard. Who won last time? It was Attack, right? So, yeah, Attack didn't get any points. Who else got points last time? It was Attack, Justin, Lionel. So I don't think anyone got points twice. Yeah, so that means that Menace and Attack are tied at the top right now. Wait, Yo Viper came in second and then tied for third, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. Menace won. Good for him. Yo Viper second. So first time ever, I believe, Yo Viper isn't first on the leaderboard. Because I believe Yo Viper won the first ever draft, right? And then, like, was at the top the entire time. So it's the end of an era. It's finally over. Even though more than likely Yo Viper will just be at the top of the leaderboard next time, so it won't even be that big of a difference. But anyway, oh, was there a point where Kegger was ahead? Really? I feel like I always remember Kegger being in second. I'm surprised Kegger was in the lead at first. Good for him. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I fucking got the key, and I just, like, didn't go... Okay, cool. I just didn't go to the door. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot to talk about that. I did watch the first 2 episodes of Perfect Match. Sure, I would have watched more, but I genuinely forgot about it. Like, what happens is I watched, like, the premiere yesterday before work. And then, like I was watching other stuff until, like 9 o'clock or so today, like 9:30, like tonight before stream. And like, I was like, well, what can I watch? And I started watching Champs vs. Pros. Because I was like, oh yeah, I started like the first 2 episodes. So I watched episode 3. And then like, after I finished episode 3, I was like, oh wait, fuck, I forgot. I started Perfect Match and I just like genuinely just forgot about it. So I watched like episode 2 right before stream. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's more of the same. There's still some drama. Like I do think the cast isn't like popping as much for me as season 1's. But it's still fine for what it is. Again, for it being a dating show, I think it's like one that holds my interest more than most Gibbon shows. Is this where a door is? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know a lot of this cast. Whereas season 1, I actually knew a good chunk of that cast coming into it. This cast, like, obviously I know Dom. I know Harry. I know Xanthi from Circle. I know Brayton, whatever the fuck his name is. Okay, cool. I really got detected right away. What else is there, though? There's not many other... Oh, Tolu, yeah. But I am surprised at the Tolu-Dom pairing. I feel like that never would have came to my mind, but they seem to be gelling. What do I want to do here? Fuck, I can't get him from there? Fuck, how do I do this then? Yeah, Dom won season 1. But they broke up like immediately afterwards. And she ended up hooking up with Harry. Which is funny that they're on the same season together, even though they're friends, so like it doesn't really lead to anything. Was this the best episode 46? What is this? Oh, is it the Tevin loot stuff? Yeah, it is. I just forgot about that moment though. You're so tired, I mean that's understandable at this point. Hey, you're used to staying up late though, right? But what time is it? Yeah, okay. I'll probably move, like I'll finish this mission, then I'll move on to Last of Us, do daily run. Are you fucking serious? He did it again! That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, just fucking kill the guy in front of me, please. Like, why the fuck would I not want to assassinate the guy that I'm supposed to fucking assassinate? Okay, I'm fucked. Okay, barely survived that. Okay, cool. How to work out so you're physically fatigued? Yeah, I can get that. Pizza topping draft? I mean, I think we're good for now. Okay, how did I survive that? That's kind of insane I survived all that. Oh, well, not loot. Okay, I might as well fucking finish looting him at this point. But there we go. That was terrible gameplay-wise.
Wait here. See the
No, Harry and Georgia broke up. Because obviously they were going to. You're going to award for having the highest average in history at your school? Well, that's cool. A big history guy. We need to do a reality TV fathers and reality TV mothers draft. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, what's so important you had to pull me away?
Only reason I stay up for these streams is because you're in California at 11:40. Yeah, and that'll be sensible. Sensible. Anyway. Yeah, my problem is that like even if I wanted like to go to sleep right now, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep anyway. What do I want to do? Do I want to go back up there? So might as well. Has the actual so like actual like people actually with kids? Which yeah, sure, why not? Who would be the first pick on a father's draft? I mean, I guess, like, the thing is, like, if you actually go to, like, people that actually have kids, like, there's just, like, too many options, I feel like. Rob? I feel like, I mean, obviously someone will pick Rob relatively early. I don't know if he's, like, first pick on the board, but maybe. Tony, yeah. Because, like, yeah, it's like, I feel like it should be limited to people that had kids at the time that they played. Because I think if it's not, then, like, just, like, fucking almost anybody could be on the list. Because almost everyone's had kids at some point. Okay, this fucking game just sucks, dude. Fucking, like, why is back eject not a thing in this game? Dude, the fucking parkour system's so shit in this game. Morgan McLeod? Wait, why are we saying Morgan McLeod? Yeah, I'll be streaming on Father's Day. Obviously the night of Father's Day, but yeah. Okay, well, this is potentially bad, and it is. Cool. Love this game. I guess we're just running out the front then, at this point. Alright, well, that was pretty bad. My first introduction to Harry's through Amazing Race. Yeah, that is the thing. Because he's been on like a billion shows, right? And, like his entire storyline on the season is like how he's hooked up with like almost every Netflix reality star. Oh fuck me, I forgot about that fucking French thing. The French thing. Fuck me, that's all French. The French Revolution, is that what it is? The first one, or is it? No, fuck. This is the French. It's the well, either way, the 1800 one, whatever it is, Industrial Revolution. Segment. But that comes up here.
If it doesn't, we're screwed.
Well, we're not screwed. It's your initiative that gets the brunt.
There it is.
It is actually insane though that this game came out in 2014. This game was like way ahead of its time for 2014. Which is why it's such a fucking mess. She's a real mother? Oh, Morgan McLeod? Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they have to be mothers like at the time they played. Not now. Because then it's just like everybody is included as a mother. Which two-time players most likely Jeff forgot about?
You're waiting outside the main This will throw Abstergo off your trail for a while, but you'll also.
I think it's tough because, like, honestly, I just feel like he remembers every like player that played multiple times.
Which probably explains.
Who would be the most forgettable to him, though? Maybe like I don't know, like Monica Padilla, maybe. I don't know.
Now this is a Paris I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Alicia Calloway, that was in my mind too, but.
Right now, you need to get to the exit portal. I can't see a path.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Haley, he likes Haley.
Find a route underground.
Like, he was very complimentary of her coming into Game Changers, at least.
Turn back. You need to get underground now. Hurry.
And that's probably why Haley was even on the season to begin with, because Jeff supposedly liked Haley. Oh, well, cool. Where am I going? Oh, here. Fuck, I guess we'll do this. I wasn't planning on doing this mission, but I guess we'll fucking do it. Sheehan, I feel like you probably remember Sheehan, but I guess you never know. Oh, no, I think he definitely remembers Jenna Lewis. Again, Jenna Lewis was in the running for 40. And even then, like, I think he remembers everyone from Borneo, either way. Yeah, we talked about that last stream. About Life is Strange. Which, I don't know, I have conflicting thoughts on it. I'm gonna play it, like, I'm buying it at launch, I'll do a video on it. Do I actually think it'll be good? Probably not. But we'll see. I don't really have much faith in Deck 9 to make a story that has a direct correlation to the original. After making Before the Storm, but we'll see. It's still cool to see Max back. And being voiced by like Hannah Tell and all that sort of stuff, but I don't really have much faith in the actual writing of it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Does Jeff remember Sandy? Probably not. Probably not by name. I feel like he might remember her, like, oh, the bus driver that was like kind of crazy and that sort of thing. I doubt he remembers her name though. So try Unity when you get there because you really like French Revolution. Yeah, and that's probably one of the strong suits of. Again, like the city of Paris is incredible. Okay, well again, wow, I'm playing terribly. Well again, there's a lot to criticize with Unity. I think like the like recreation of French Revolution Paris is like definitely the best aspect of it. Almost everything else is not that good, but yeah. That is definitely the strength of it. We're almost done with this, right? It's all just climbing the...
Yeah. There you are. And you found the exit. Good. It's an unstable...
Wait, is there DLC for Double Exposure? I didn't see there's DLC. What's the DLC? What's for our cast that Jeff couldn't name 90% of the people? Probably none, but like... If any, probably like Fiji. I think Fiji and Thailand are probably like the two. In Guatemala, maybe. I think those are like the three casts that like stick out right away. Like straight from Thailand. Like how many people does he remember from Thailand? I think he remembers like Ted and Gandia. I think he remembers Brian. He remembers... Actually, does he remember Clay by name? I'm not sure if he does anymore. I think he remembers Clay, but I don't know if he remembers his name, though. I'm not even sure if he remembers, like, Helen. At this point. Amazon? Potentially. I think Marquesas and before, I think he remembers. For sure. Like, I think that's just an era of the show that he, like, remembers pretty well. Yeah, I think once you get to Thailand and beyond, I think that's probably where you're getting to the points where, like, he probably does remember certain people.
Just get to the portal. I'll do what I can to stop it from closing. See you on the other side.
Outside of Yule, Parvati, Ozzy, Panner, Candace, there's no way Nate remembers anyone else. Yeah, I think he remembers Billy Garcia. I would assume he would remember Sekou. Just because Seku's like first boo, and again, they let him play a fucking song at the reading show and all that. They were like, I feel like you remember him. Like, when you get to like Cecilia, I don't think he remembers Cecilia. I don't think he remembers like Christina. I don't think he remembers like Stephanie. I think he'll probably remember Nate. I think he remembers Becky and Sandra. Like, really, I think like really, like the truth is, like I think Jeff remembers most Survivor players. Like, I think he would, like if he did a Sporkle quiz, I think he would get like 85 to 90%. I think the people he wouldn't remember are people that got booted like early on like some of the middle school seasons. I think those are people he would forget about. I think like anyone that makes like merge, I think he pretty much will remember.
One of our initiates is caught in a Bellapox server right now.
Not sure I gets 90.
You can re-enter the bridge and rescue him.
Maybe not 90. I think like 80, 85. 60, I think he gets more than 60. Yeah, he remembers Dara. Goal is for AC is finish Revelations 3 Liberation. Maybe Shadows by end of year. I mean, like, you can play Shadows complete disconnect from the rest and it'll be fine. Or like with the early AC games, there definitely is a lot of connected tissue. Like obviously the Ezio collection, or Ezio trilogy's all Ezio, obviously. But even then, like there's Desmond's storyline through all those. Through Liberation, there's also the connection to AC3. AC4 has a connection to AC3. AC Rogue has a connection to 3, 4, and Unity. But also, it's like technically you're supposed to play it before Unity. Then Unity has a connection to Rogue. Once you get to Syndicate, I think that's the point where like it's pretty disconnected. Like Syndicate doesn't really have any connection to anything outside of like a small reference to AC4. Then Origins is completely disconnected. Odyssey is completely disconnected outside of DLC bullshit, which is fucking stupid. Valhalla is very connected, but at specific points. Like, it's like, not all of it is in main story, right? I don't remember how Valhalla is structured anymore. But there's a lot of stuff. Like, actually, no. Anything, actually, no, 100%. Yeah, Valhalla, you need other games. We said that the ending is like a direct connection to, yeah, you do need to play games before Valhalla, but yeah, like Shadows, I think you should be good playing without playing anything. Because they're getting Mirage. Mirage had like, I think Mirage Mirage definitely spoils Valhalla, aspects of Valhalla. I'm trying to think. Is it major? Yeah, it's pretty major actually. Yeah, there's a pretty major spoiler. But to be fair, I've said it on stream and it's something I complain about all the time in videos. So like you may have accidentally heard the thing that spoils. Did Phil remember most teams? I could not tell you a single thing about Phil. 4 or 5 years from now, he'll probably forget Genie and Mariah. Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't think he forgot Matthew's name. I just think he didn't care enough to say Matthew's name, is the sense that I got. Because the thing was that he just said, like, oh, the guy with one arm did whatever. So, like, I think, like, to me, that wasn't a situation where he, like, forgot Matthew. I think that was just a thing where he was like, yeah, I'm not bothering to say Matthew. I think it's, like, more interesting to say the one-armed guy. Would you care, though? I don't know. I mean, like, depends on how much you care about Assassin's Creed story at all. It's a pretty major spoiler for Valhalla. But it's, again, a thing that, like, I've said past, like, just, like, talking about how stupid Mirage is. I'm trying to think, actually. When's this? Yeah, it's a pretty, like, end game thing for Valhalla. But also Valhalla's like a fucking 80-hour game, so who knows if you're ever going to play it anyway. One of JLP remembers Bianca? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, alright. I think we'll move on to Last of Us, so... yeah, he did forget Matthew's name. That is one he did forget. Which I guess too fair. Like, I guess that is taking away from my point that he remembers people after the merge. But anyway, that was so long ago. Yeah, okay, maybe. Okay, I'll drop it to like 70%. Wait, we were talking. I was thinking of Matthew 44. Obviously, yeah. You meant Matthew Amazon. Yeah, you're right. He did forget Matthew from the Amazon. I forgot about Mariah. I think he remembers all New Era. He directly has a hand in casting these people too, to where it's not like, it's like it's just was what 3 years ago, if that. When 42 aired 2 years ago, so I guess, yeah. Anyway, I would be surprised if he forgot anyone New Era at this point. Idol 44 is just favorite newbie season outside of Borneo, potentially, which is funny. But yeah, alright. Well, we'll move on to Last of Us. Again, stream cut out for like 30 seconds, but I will see you then.